such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to
Late Madness.
Top 5 bad shit takes of the week. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm not going to call it that. I don't know. I thought I had a good idea. Maybe I don't. I called RJ and I'm like, I have a great idea for a show. He's like, yeah. And because there's some really bad hot takes out there. Look at YouTube. It's full of people trying to get in that algorithm with the really bad hot takes.
I mean, look at my channel. No,
look at the L full channel. He's got some really bad hot takes.
I got some questions.
I stand by all my takes, but RJ and Brian seem to allude that I have some bad takes.
Yeah, you sure do. That X-Men Apocalypse one still gives me nightmares.
No, what are you talking about?
And your
That's
Gore the God
movie.
Butcher take was horrible.
No, that was this week.
And your take on CGI was terrible too.
What do you mean my take on CGI?
Damn, bro.
A lot of your takes last week have been like old man screaming at clouds,
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. You youngsters don't realize the CGI. Look, there's still bad CGI.
Back in my
Max,
day.
I went to school studying CGI. You can't tell me what's good and bad.
Let me see. Relapse says I saw. Oh, thanks, Relapse. I'm glad you could make it.
By the way, are we doing spoilers for Obi Wan because this kind of ties in?
Yeah. Well, let's put spoilers on the bottom here,
just in case. Because
you know what? If you don't watch Obi Wan,
why are you here? Because we're talking about Obi Wan.
I mean, it's on Disney Plus.
Spoilers are going to get brought up.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, just in case, because you never know.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sorry. I stopped having sympathy for people about spoilers 24 hours after. Like, with the ability and ease of access to this stuff, like, come on, man. There's no excuse to at least, like, half know. How do you go through Twitter?
How are you a nerd? How do you call
that.
yourself a nerd and not watch? Listen, I was gonna watch it with my wife, but then when I found out it was airing early last night, we got 20 viewers. Smash the hell out of the like button, and we're gonna go through some takes. We're not gonna watch whole videos. This is gonna be like a clip show. Isn't that refreshing? Brian not sitting through like an hour of one 10-minute Grace video.
Where it's a 10-minute Grace video, and yeah.
But
we have to be transformative, so I understand.
Yeah. But I was thinking we could do Twitter reactions, Rotten Tomatoes, video. We could even cover scoopers on this show.
There's
if
all
a
kinds
scooper
of
says
bad hot takes, man.
What's that?
Well, if a scooper says something really stupid that's going to happen, and it's going to happen, we could be like, yeah, what a bunch of idiots.
we get to vote. We just like we sort of do on the Saturday show where we take
top 5, but there we go, dude.
Bad takes.
Light bulb. I got it, dude.
Darskipio says there. Well, maybe you're got a bad take this week, Darskipio. The first 2 episodes were boring. I thought I was concerned that it might be, and then they got off Tatooine pretty quick. It's not him moping in the sand for like 6 episodes. They got off of her pretty quick, right?
It wasn't like Book of Boba Fett. You mean?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
On the same damn planet.
And then and the other thing that you viewers could play along is you can nominate. You could send me videos or tweets, or say you need to cover this take on the top 5 takes of the week. And give me a timestamp of the video. Unfortunately, we got some nasty. I got some nominations for some absolute bull.
Oh yeah, there's
BS.
one in particular that people really
Don't
want you to
even
talk
say.
about.
Don't even say the word on the thumbnail. Oh my dear Lord! Extremely prejudiced. I can't believe that this is on YouTube. I almost feel like.
Yeah.
I almost feel
Well,
like
next you're
flag
gonna see.
put a
Well,
flag
next you're
on the
gonna see that
play.
red-haired witch carrying some tiki torches in your next thumbnail.
Oh my God, RJ!
Oh boy.
Am I wrong? I mean,
she's trying to jumpstart her channel, I think, because her views have gone to shit. Obviously,
well, she has no friends, so
well,
that sucks.
She burned all her friends, so.
I know why everyone's distancing themselves. Well, should we cover that first? I don't even want to play the video.
No, I think we say that for later. I think we jump into either Grace or Gary first, to be honest.
Grace, I'm sorry, Grace. I am not giving you any favors here. You had one of the worst takes of this week, and honestly, I think you're gonna win it.
I'm glad you finally realized, Max.
Well, it was hard for me to say as a Grace simp, the biggest fan. It's really, even though I'm not a super follower, it's hard to say, but I think I cannot believe she went full Jessica Chastain on little Princess Leia. We got a bait and switch for Princess Leia over young Luke, and it was great. Well, maybe we should give our overall thoughts together first on Obi-Wan before we get to the takes. And we got a super chat already. Redis Knight $4.99. Do you think Darth Maul show up for next season? I think if they do another season, it's possible to bring Maul. What do you mean they're not? They said
they're not doing a second season. He's not showing up in the show.
What are you talking about, RJ? He said I'm up for it.
Yeah,
of course they're gonna
there's
say
a lot of
for
actors
it,
that are up for
making
roles, but does that mean that's going to happen?
You'll see Obi-Wan probably in something else, not a season 2 though.
Once they get it started, they have an opportunity here now.
I'm telling you, it's a definitive ending. Like they're not making more of this series in particular.
I don't know about that, RJ.
I'm telling you, I know.
Oh boy, Layla, you're bringing that back. I don't know if I want to bring that back. That was a joke. Hey Jay,
she's not wrong,
hello
though.
there.
She's not wrong.
Hello.
A lot of these people in fandom, they are gateways to white supremacy.
Oh well, we don't want to go too. Come on, we're having fun here. We don't want to go too.
No, I mean that's a serious thing, though. You want to bring up hot takes and all that. I mean these hot.
Well,
takes
this was supposed. This
reactionary culture.
This
was
that. It was
not
supposed
entirely inaccurate.
I know, but this was supposed to be fun. Hey, Ashley.
Hey.
Yes, this is supposed to be a fun. Listen, I don't like that. Some people have been saying my takes are bad. Unbelievable.
Your takes are bad.
You've had some bad takes lately.
Wait, do you too, Ashley? Which takes of mine are bad?
Everything.
Everything. Look who's talking.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
My takes are beautiful. Thank you very much.
I don't know about that.
I keep it real.
People,
I keep it real.
People agree with me. You're all delusional. You know how they say delusional Snyder fan. You're delusional MCU fans.
You're delusional for
if you
liking
think that
X-Men
Gore the
Apocalypse.
God Butcher reveal is perfect. I'm sorry.
It works for what it is in the context.
It works
of the
for
film
what
that
it's
made.
excuses.
Excuses.
All I hear is excuses. Did you see the Grace hot take?
No.
Which one?
About Obi-Wan.
Nope.
No, I didn't even watch your video. I didn't.
Oh my dear Lord!
I haven't seen it yet.
I watched.
I could not believe what I was hearing. She went full Jessica Chastain on little Leia.
If she's had something bad to say about her, then I'm like, what I noticed today is I loved Obi-Wan. I was crying at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then you get on Twitter and places and people are just miserable and just say the dumbest things ever. And it's just
Oh, people
So
have been
it's so
acting
freaking
super,
annoying.
Yeah, people have been
Yeah.
acting super miserable over the show. Like people are like watching this. Like Gary admitted he like didn't watch it like legit. He watched it for free. He's saying like all this and that. They're saying like they're putting ideology before story, like as from heel versus babyface, and they're all complaining about like writing and stuff. Like they're just, it's like people are just like so miserable. I'm like, why even bother watching if you're
It's like,
this
why- it's
angry
like-
and
You know,
upset? Like
you know what? I honestly think the best consumers are the hate watchers, just like YouTube. Brian, what do you think? You think it's a strategy now? They're the most consistent. They
It's
have
a
to see
marketing
it first.
It's a marketing strategy at this point.
Yeah.
That's why Avatar 2 is going to make $1 billion, guys.
To get that hot, hateful takeout.
Yes, they're the most consistent.
It's not going to make as much as the first.
That's why I heard I watched your video. Matt was like, is this a closed? No, you could pop in. Why? You have some suggestions for bad takes?
no, Ryan
besides your own.
Well, yeah, Ryan may have some hot bad takes tonight. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Well, we
Maybe
don't
he
have
wants
to.
to contribute
We
that
don't
to
have
the
to cover
show. I
whole
don't know.
videos. We could just look. We could just look at Nimrotic and As Face's Twitter. We don't have to. We don't have to watch whole videos because they say some stupid stuff on Twitter too. Michael S. Here you go. Gore the God Butcher. Listen, you can all vote.
Speak that truth.
You can all vote. We're doing a little bit of movie news, a little bit of rating bad takes. It's a little bit of everything. But there's lots of people that agree with me on the internet. So you know what, Michael S., you don't hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry.
I think
Did you say
there's people that said, Uncle Fester too. It still sucks so far.
I just like the one picture that you use is like it just
you keep using the same
it's like
pictures.
the same like that, like you're not showing like anything else.
Oh,
like,
there's
you're
a better
not-
picture.
Well, that's
Okay.
well. To be honest, Max, that's
You're
like
using the worst
To be
picture.
honest, Max, the
like-
pictures you're using are the equivalent to a Fandom Menace YouTuber's thumbnail.
No,
Put
it's
us
the
updated.
picture from the thumbnail or from the trailer.
Yeah, pause. Like you
Yeah.
have it like pause on one of the worst faces that he's possibly making. in the
Fester
whole
Jr., yeah.
trailer.
It looks like Uncle Fester.
Oh, King Instigator.
All right, let's watch Grace. You are not going to believe this. I was shocked. Listen, this is just how shocked it was. I wasn't planning on covering this video. I was just watching it in my leisure. You know, at work. I wanted to hear all the takes about Obi Wan. Let's give our rating first. I would say 9 out of 10. The first 2 episodes. Reva, I was not liking her at first, and then I was thinking more and more about her character, and then I was like, oh yeah, she probably was, spoiler warnings, she probably was at the temple at the beginning and fled, and how conflicted she is. And if they match that up to her, oh hey Ryan, how's it going? Talking about bad takes.
Bad takes. What are you talking about?
So
you're gonna give us a take? Okay, give us a take.
No, I already gave us the take. Well,
he's
you
already
agree
given
with-
us
do
bad
you agree
takes
with
in
Oh my
God?
god!
Oh, War of the God
that
Butcher
picture
take?
again, man.
Yeah,
Dang.
Ryan, I want to get
We're talking
Ryan's
about
opinion.
Star
This
Wars.
we are going to.
I
talk
know,
about Star
right?
Wars,
He,
but
he wants to like
they
stick
keep
the knife
saying-
in the wound.
No,
RJ. He's like trying to dig it
No,
in.
listen. Let the people decide. You keep bringing this up. This is my Ryan. What do you think about it?
Yeah,
Ryan.
You're
No,
bringing it up.
but you said it's my bad take. So Ryan, what did you think of Gore the God Butcher reveal? We got 37 people watching.
Well, Christian Bale.
like button.
It looked a little underwhelming, but I want to.
Okay,
it's just gray makeup.
Okay, I never said that it looked great. I said Max keeps using the worst shot in the whole trailer. I said he wants to use the contracts of color, and you see it in the trailer against the other people. It looks cool.
I think if they took his nose off, people would be like, "Oh, it's Voldemort." So I think that's the reason why he looks the way he does. And I think he has 2 different physical appearances or whatever in the show, and he has one where he's like his face is, his head's weird and it's got some weird stuff coming out of it or whatever. And then there's another one like tattoos or whatever, and then there's one where he just kind of looks normal. So I think something happens with him. I think you're seeing 2 different time two different periods of time with him. I'm more interested in the performance than I am the way he looks.
Oh God,
I got it.
Corn.
Oh,
That was quick.
Well,
but yeah, I mean,
you're
I'm
just proving my
I'm
point.
interested. I'm
The Grand
not, I was not a
Inquisitor's underwhelming
fan.
too.
I was not a
What?
fan of
You look good.
Thor Ragnarok. So I think this is still in the same vein as Thor Ragnarok. So I think it's just they're going to go a little bit zanier.
Actually, it's supposed to be less of a party this time
God,
around.
I'd love
Less
to.
of
I'd
a
love
party.
that.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I
Well-
don't think it is, but I'd love that because I thought there were some things in Thor Ragnarok that were funny, and there were some things that were just like, okay, they were like, see, joke here, yeah, you must laugh, and now I just wasn't into it, you know. I mean, like I like the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, you know, scene. I was like, oh yeah, it's funny, like sort of callback, throwback, or whatever. But I mean, it was okay movie. It was like. It wasn't great. Like I'm not impressed or completely impressed with Taika as a director. I think Obi-Wan
Now
is a
you
perfect
just
example.
remind the audience you can vote for Ryan.
I think
I voted for him 50 times already. So
there you go.
it's okay.
Thank you. I hope I win. I think Deborah Chow did a fantastic job, and she's a better director for Star Wars than Taika Waititi. I didn't like his episodes of The Mandalorian. I liked her episodes of The Mandalorian. I thought she did a better job. So I don't know. And he does the same shit over and over. Like the one the character in Thor, what was his name? Gorg or Korg?
Korg.
Yeah,
Korg.
it's the same character that he plays in Lightyear, where he's just like that awkward Kiwi guy. I mean, I don't know. The one place he didn't do that in was Green Lantern.
Oh wow!
To be fair,
forgot he was in that.
Taika Waititi did not write Thor Ragnarok. He directed the film.
directed.
He actually wrote Thor: Love and
Oh,
Thunder.
that's why it was good.
So that's not even necessarily his humor, really. I mean, like he interjected some of things, but that's not.
He does interject. I mean, directors do that all the time. They do interject,
especially in the Asgardian scene, like when he's like making a joke, but he's also making a very strong, powerful statement. But if all you pay attention is to the joke, you miss the powerful statement that he's making behind the joke as well. But
I must have
RJ,
missed
what
it
was you
because
gonna
it
say?
was just when I was watching it, I was glazed over. I was like, okay, they've gone goofy, and I do like humor. You know, I love humor, but it was just a little bit too much. So, and it's a movie that I haven't really. I watched it twice, and that was it.
Well, let's get back to
Star Wars.
Obi-Wan.
I thought Leia. You guys were talking about Leia. I thought Leia was fire.
Oh yeah, but one of the best
I thought she
recasts.
was
I wanted to do a hot take video on Kathy Kennedy. What the hell are you talking about? The week of Obi-Wan, and you have the best recast with Ewan McGregor. You also have an amazing recast with
Technically,
Leia.
it's not a recast though. She's playing a younger version of a character. They're not.
It's a recast.
It's not a recast.
They're not
It's a
recast.
It's not a
It's
recast.
not. It's not technically a recast.
It's a recast.
It's not a
Not
recast.
really.
No.
It's the same character. Different
same
time period.
Different version of the character, but it's a different version of the
You're
character.
treating it like a different character because it's
It's like Professor X. Both Patrick Stewart and homeboy from I can't think of his name. They're both playing the same fucking character. It's a recast.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, this can be considered a recast. What couldn't be considered a recast is the lady that portrayed Carrie Fisher's Princess Leia in Rogue One. That is not a recast.
Yeah, that's a stand-in with CGI.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a recast.
But she stole the show
that's
for me.
You think the
and I thought she did a
10-year-old
great job.
version is a recast?
Yes.
Okay. I don't. That's not a recast technically.
What do you mean technically?
It's not really a recast
Because it's her from a different time period, and Carrie Fisher was never playing the role when she was 10 years old.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's not a
let me
recast.
ask you this:
There was a woman playing
is Ewan
Leia
McGregor a recast for Obi-Wan?
Because
That's what
made
it
him at a different.
Same
They made him at a different.
No, it's not.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
I mean, it's not
No.
a recast,
Yes, because what they
but,
could
like,
essentially do is, I mean,
I mean,
honest
he
with
if
you.
he
Not
could,
until he-
They could take
Only a
Alec Guinness out of
recast
it
if they're the
completely.
exact same age.
Not if they're both Ben Kenobi, then yes, that's a recast
yeah.
at that point.
Thank you.
You're making up bullshit definitions for
If
recast.
they're both
I'm
the
sorry.
same age,
All of
The
you.
and they're
same.
both portraying,
They
Ben
have to be the
Kenobi,
exact
then that's
same
a
age.
recast.
Oh no, that's apples and oranges. You can't do that.
I mean, like to
That's
say
crazy.
that. I mean, especially like the most extreme version is like when it's a kid though, as opposed to an adult. That like in my mind, that's not a recast technically.
Well,
I
you're
think,
missing. You're
I
missing
think
my.
the
You're
A
missing my
recast is
point.
like
that
when
Kathy
they-
Kennedy sucks. That's my reason.
Basically, Max, why
Why
didn't
would
you
you
just lead,
suggest this?
Max,
ahead.
why didn't you just lead with the young Leia was good? You know, do you use like
Well, how
you should have
how
said the young Leia was good?
I like
Here,
the
I'm
young
going to
Leia. I
prove
think she
you
was good.
all wrong. I'm going to.
Okay, Max.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
took me out
She
here.
was good.
I'm going to prove
They
you all
did
wrong.
recast-
When everyone was talking
Right,
about
right.
Sebastian Stan, who's messing with my controls?
I was helping you.
No, you weren't. When everyone was talking about Sebastian Stan should be the young Luke, they were saying recast.
That is a recast.
That is a recast. Yeah,
He's younger.
That's not a recast.
That's not a recast either.
What do you mean
If you guys are going by that same
Sebastian
logic, and you
Stan is
cast a
Luke, he's
younger male,
so that now that's a recast, but the other ones aren't.
depends on what.
He's
era.
actually. What do you
Drop
mean
the
he's
mic.
younger? I'm so
my
confused.
God.
But okay,
When people
Max.
were talking about in Mark Hamill gave the props.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's really cool, Ahsoka.
Yeah, no, I got these the other day.
We got 53 people watching.
this
You know
one
what
too.
to do, but you probably don't. So smash the like button.
Can we vote for Max's take on Leia being a recast is the worst take of the
Listen,
night already?
you all,
it's-
listen. You
I'm
all-
already working on the
My head's
the
hurting.
graphic, man. Oh,
Why
dude.
is your
You
head
literally
hurting?
like dragged us into a weird direction, Max.
I know. I
No,
thought we were
I'm
talking
saying
about
when
Obi-Wan
they were
talk
talking
already?
about Sebastian Stan as Luke. They were saying that would be a
I
great
vote for
recast.
Isaac to be
And
recast as Max.
Yes, I second that notion.
well, then
Yeah.
he's
I
not the same
third.
age as me.
It's close
Okay.
enough.
Your definitions are you're all over the place with this.
I mean,
Well,
because
that's
you,
like
you all
Luke
agree.
being a
You all agree.
recast. I mean,
Sebastian. You all
hey.
Brian. Do you see where I'm going? They all agree.
Oh, I
Sebastian
totally
Stan
see
is
where
a
you're going.
recast, and he's a different age. He's not Mark Hamill's age.
I mean, and Mark Hamill is still playing Luke Skywalker. So, I mean, technically, it's not a recast for the
my dear Lord.
one.
This is
But for the
Man, this is so.
I mean,
Okay, so
We're getting into the
basically,
weeds here.
actors
But
get
how old?
cast, and let's
But
just call them
Mark
cast.
Hamill
They're
was
cast
a
for
lot
this
younger
role.
when he was
Just-
cast as the character. So technically, yes, that would be a recast.
Listen, it's a murky world. We live in the gray zone.
did you say
you know?
Merc?
Yes, where you live in a murky gray zone. Yes,
Murky.
definitions are fluid.
I'm open for the recast of me. Yes, take over the show, Isaac. Where are you, Isaac? Get on the show.
Mhm.
All right, let's get to our ratings because at first I wasn't sure of Reva, and then I started to think more and more about her origins and how it's likely going to tie in and why she's so aggressive. Because I'm like, there's like this aggressiveness towards Obi-Wan and the Jedi that isn't in my first viewing before I thought about it warranted. And then I started thinking, if she is from the temple and a youngling, I can understand why she's so intense against the Jedi. But that also means that she's flipped on the dark side. She saw what happened. So there's a very interesting story there. And I started to really get on board with the Reva character. Although I still thought like the Matrix stuff on the roof was like, what the hell is this? Because she didn't do anything there. She's just doing flips and shit on the roofs. And then she didn't get to actually face off against them yet. It was just weird. Like I'm all cool
flips.
for, but I mean that's just nitpicking. That's just nitpicking. Other than that, Ewan was amazing. Shout out to Uncle Owen. I love that scene with him.
I love Joel.
A bait and switch.
I'm disappointed that he didn't have an Australian accent. That's when I was disappointed. I was like, damn it.
I think he even did a better impression of Uncle Owen than Ewan of Obi. He did such a great job as Uncle Owen. What's the actor's name?
Joel Edgerton.
Joel Edgerton did an amazing job. The way he did, the way he did his voice. But I say 9 out of 10. I love the score. I love that they got off that I was really concerned with the logo being sand, that we were going to be stuck on sand, that he's just getting stuck in a cave. I was like, please get off this freaking planet. And they justified him getting off the planet. And I also had some friends with some bad takes that I was going to cover, like Snowdub on Twitter was like, 5 minutes of Anakin. I'm like, come on, it's called the Obi-Wan show. Everyone's complaining that there's not enough Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan show, and there is. Like, why do we need
Snowdub is not going to like anything.
Has anyone called the show woke yet? Like, seriously?
Yes, it's already out.
Yeah, let's not use that.
Who's called it that?
The internet.
A lot of people like
the dummies on the internet.
So that's my score. Ryan, we'll go around the panel. Ryan, what did you give this Obi?
I'll give it an 8. It's up there. It's a good show so far. I'm entertained. The downfall for me is all three, not just Reva, but like primarily her, because she's like you said, she's just like overly upset, and I was like, I just wasn't feeling it.
But can you understand it?
Just the way she was like
doing the flips were a bit like weird. I'm like,
I mean, I don't care about the acrobatics. That wasn't what I was talking about. Is like the interaction between her and Ewan, or the interaction between her and Flea, the interaction between her and the Grand Inquisitor. There was that one scene where she was kind of like flinching, kind of coming out like, what are you gonna do? What? I was like, would Vader do that? I was like, no. Would Boba Fett do that? No. I didn't think. I was like, dude, she's trying. It felt like she was trying to be badass or
trying too hard.
Yeah. And the other ones, the other two, the Grand Inquisitor and the other guy, Raiden, I don't know what his name is. But the other guy, they
Raiden.
were very underwhelming. They were just underwhelming. I didn't see all three of them. I didn't see them as a legit threat. Like when they walked into that canteen at the beginning, I was like, there was no tension. The best part about that was throwing the knife. That was it. Like they could have just thrown the knife and shut the fuck up. Because his whole speech, was just kind of stupid. And I mean, I didn't really feel like they were much of a threat at all. I felt like the guy from he does a great job, but I mean, I felt like the guy from Mandalorian with the Darksaber, and he's also in The Boys.
Esposito.
Yeah, I felt. I mean, he's a threat. I was like, yo, and even the guy from Rogue One, in the white, with the cape
Krennic,
and all that.
yeah.
Krennic. I
Awesome,
thought he was a threat. These three, they just, even though they had lightsabers, good job. I don't care. They didn't seem like a threat to me. I thought what?
Oh, and is no one going to talk about what happened like with the Grand Inquisitor?
We'll talk about that in a second.
But so I thought that Leia was fantastic. I loved the dynamic between her and Ewan. I loved the dynamic between her and Jimmy Smits. I thought she was able to hold her own on screen with these seasoned actors. Uncle Owen, fantastic. I mean, of course, you knew when Reva was like, I'll kill everybody, I'll kill all your family. I'm like, okay, well, we know that doesn't happen. So there's no real stakes. And there were a couple things that I was like, okay. I didn't like the fact that Reva knew that who Anakin Skywalker is, or that he is Vader.
I like that.
The only person that should know,
cool,
the only person that should know that who Vader is Sidious, who named him Vader. That's it.
And do any of
That's
the
it.
other...
He named him Vader from then on. No, Anakin is dead. Anakin died in episode 3. There is no Anakin until episode 6. So I thought that it would have been better had the reveal come from Vader. Like, talk to him like, my old master or whatever. And then Ewan's like, who are you? And then he has to come to the realization that, oh, you were Anakin Skywalker. Holy crap. Instead of some like, oh no, he's still alive. All right, see you later. And then okay.
There's one problem with that, because in episode 3, Obi-Wan knows that Anakin is Darth Vader.
Yeah, he's supposed to know. Like, because
Obi-Wan doesn't know that he's Darth Vader.
Yeah, he does.
No,
First of
because
all,
When does he see him? When does he see him as
He watches
Darth
the
Vader?
hologram of Sidious talking to Anakin, coordinating him
Yeah.
with Vader, and then
Yeah, but he
Yoda
doesn't know
calls
he's
him
the
Darth
hologram.
Vader.
So then,
He's
okay, and
Lord
that's a
Vader.
very good point. So then,
But he
why
doesn't
was
know
that
he
so
survived.
jarring for Ewan in this episode? Like
He doesn't
he knows
know
Vader's
he
still
is.
alive. I
But
mean,
he doesn't,
Vader
he doesn't know
is
he left
definitely
him on the planet. He left him on the
no,
planet.
no. If what DL is saying is true, which is actual factual, then it should not. You know that Darth Vader is alive because everyone fucking knows that Darth Vader's alive in this universe, this galaxy. He knows him as Darth Vader. If he saw the hologram, if he did dub him Darth Vader in the hologram for Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan to see, then Ewan would know he's still alive. That's Vader the whole time.
He
It's
just
not
didn't know he was still alive. He didn't
he's still with us.
he
That's
didn't
poor
pick
writing.
Obi-Wan didn't pick up the phone for 10 freaking years.
Doesn't
well, the question is,
no, but he knows they know the Empire is there, and you've got to know that Darth Vader and Darth Sidious or the Emperor or whatever are still alive, and he knows exactly who they are.
Well, we have to get around the panel quicker because we got to get to these bad takes. Brian,
I loved
score.
it. 9 out of 10. It was probably one of the best things I've watched so far. Star Wars wise.
I even love the recap at the beginning. It was so
great.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
I got chills. Holy fucking hell.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't like. The only thing I thought was weird was when they were in the Jedi Temple. That little, I was like, I get that you're setting it up, but it was like,
beginning?
okay, yeah, I was like, okay,
oh, awesome. Okay,
it was dumb. I mean, they're like, hey, remember?
I thought it was going to be like a
66? Do you remember Order 66? Let me throw it. And they do it all the time. I'm like,
but they had to show that some more people survived.
No.
Yeah,
also,
that's
going to tie into something because
that's great. It's planting a seed or whatever. But for the time being, if these are 2 standalone episodes and that's it, then it was just like, what was that? Okay, great. I know that happened.
That was one of my favorite parts.
Really?
But it was based off what
okay, you like flashy lightsaber shots. Okay, cool. But it didn't really give you any stuff.
Right.
It didn't.
Man.
It didn't.
It was
MME worst takes. Oh, here, I'll show you what I'm working on here.
I mean, that's that's
but the scene was to set up the most hopelessness of these kids because they didn't know what to do next.
Well, I think
that was.
Wow.
Wait a second. Why am I number 2 already?
Because you've already
Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah, Gore the God Butcher, man.
Good job, Brian.
We're gonna watch heel versus baby.
I'm going for
no. I don't want to watch that fat fuck.
I might be going for number 1 when it gets to be.
Oh wow!
No, it's just a sneak peek. We haven't quite got to the votes yet. I'm just kind of getting things ready.
Oh wow! Xena says hold. Xena says people say he's a contrarian. Zebra said hold my beer.
Facts. Xeno's usually the one. Yeah.
Oh wow, Ryan! I've never disagreed with you more.
I
love
that.
It tied to the sequel.
It was the only shot in the whole show that was like it didn't match everything else. It was just like, oh, there's Coruscant. They're running around with the Jedi Temple you weren't following anybody in the story. It had nothing connected to Obi-Wan. It was just Jedi and younglings, and everybody knows Anakin killed all the younglings.
But we could see it come back again later on.
I mean, again, if it comes back later on, if what RJ was saying, they touch on it again, or they explore that a little bit more, then great. But if not,
it was at the beginning of the series. It has to be. Yeah. Okay, RJ.
Well, I rewatched both episodes just a couple hours ago with my dad. The first time I watched it, I really liked it. He thought it was okay.
Oh,
I watched it with my dad too.
Honestly, my brother thought it was okay too. I will say this: watching it the second time, some of the cracks were starting to emerge a little bit.
Oh my dear Lord!
I gotta be honest. I still really like these
Why
episodes.
do anything, right, everyone? Oh my goodness!
No, let me finish.
So
You're asking me to say my take. Let me say what I got to say. I would probably give the first episode like an 8.5. The second episode I think was weaker. I think I'd give it like a 7. They're still good. Don't get me wrong; these are good. What I would say though is that Reva is interesting. I don't hate her. I want her to die though, which is a good thing, I guess.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to like villains. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to like her, but she is kind of very overbearing.
I think she's gonna turn good.
Oh God, I hope not.
I think that's the whole reason why she's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I really hope not.
She reminds me of Black Manta. Like, I don't want
Black Manta. Yeah,
but
I don't want your money. I want Obi-Wan.
I've basically had to accept with this show. The show's going to be very canon breaking. I've had to accept that because it's going to fly in the face of a lot of conceptions of what we've known thus far, which is fine if it's a good story. But I mean, I don't know. I will say some of the reveal of Anakin to Vader, the more I think about it, the more I think it doesn't work. Because Obi-Wan, it's just a weird moment to me, to be honest. The more I think about it, the less I like it. Young Leia, I thought she's cute. I mean, she was funny. She had like some great lines. She was back talking to her cousin and stuff.
My dear Lord.
I do think that she got kind of like she had that syndrome of annoying child though in the second episode. It's like, oh my God, you're gonna get this.
You're an annoying child,
kind of thing. Thank you. I know. But
hey, Zod Rider.
But like I said, it's good. Like the strongest
is that
stuff.
who it was?
The strong, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's
like,
what we were saying.
Nobody was listening to me. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I was thinking this.
What were you saying?
But like I said, these were solid, good episodes. The best stuff
But
is with
again,
Ewan and a lot of those actors that we've seen before. I'm very excited for the next episode because it's going to get a proper introduction to Vader again. Again, just a couple things in here that are just annoying as a Star Wars fan that I'm gonna have to accept because they're gonna break some canon to tell the story they want to tell. I do think that I really am hoping that Leia doesn't start getting annoying though, because it could really get into that territory if they don't do it right. They're right on the edge of getting to a really annoying kid.
She takes after young Anakin and young Padme.
No, and that's fine. That's fine. But I'm saying, like, you got to be really careful when you have a kid as your companion for an entire show. So I don't know.
I think RJ hates kids.
Well, Grogu doesn't talk though. Grogu doesn't talk.
Hates kids.
Ashley,
until we hear his voice.
Okay, we gotta let Ashley speak. Okay.
I mean, I really liked it. I mean, I feel like Reva is overacting a bit, but then I think that she's playing it like, you know, in a very like a specific, strong type of way, but with the overacting that can be unsettling for some people, especially if they don't understand culturally where she's coming from with the character. So that's why you'll hear people go, "Oh, you know, just from a Black woman's standpoint." Culturally is what I'm talking about, how she's portraying the character. But it can be slightly overacting and slightly too intense, and she's slightly too angry at times. But
like Anakin,
I like it. Yeah, but I like the show. I think that she is probably where she has such a big role. I think I just don't like some of the acting choices that she's going for. But for me, overall, I thought that the first 2 episodes were very solid, and I give it an 8. Layla is a kid, and Layla's gonna be annoying sometimes. She's gonna act like a 10-year-old kid. I mean, she's not gonna be like.
You reminded me of my nieces.
And
you say
not
Layla or Leia?
Leia. I probably
got me on my knees.
Layla. Yeah, I probably said Layla. I mean, yes. She is annoying. She's a little kid. You know what I'm saying? That happens with kids.
No, Darth Scipio. No. Don't go there, Darth Scipio. No.
See,
that's
exactly
relax.
The type of stuff that I'm talking about.
Okay. I've seen a lot of that online.
And like, it's just like to the point, it's just like so freaking annoying. Like, I'm so freaking annoyed with like what everybody has to say about the show. Like, it's just like, can't you just like, if you just like stop being hateful and stop being an asshole? You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of that,
I give it an 8.
8 out of 10. Thank you, Ashley. Okay, the stage is set for DL's hot take.
Okay,
what about me?
The first episode, I absolutely adored. I thought it was amazing. That was it. I started out
I was going to give this show a 10 out of 10. That first episode was pretty much everything I wanted for this for Obi-Wan. You know, even though I've said before, like it feels like Star Wars is gripping us by the throat with nostalgia, it was just really nice to see Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan again. It felt like he hasn't missed a beat. And Joel Edgerton coming back to play Uncle Owen, I thought he was fantastic in it as well. And honestly, I guess I'm in the minority because, like, I know we were trashing the Inquisitors when we saw the trailers and how they looked, and yeah, I was one of those people. But I guess I'm in the minority, seeing them in the context of the show. I think their looks are fine. I think they looked cool. And I don't know if you guys noticed, like when the Grand Inquisitor like was getting really emotional and angry, that's when his eyes started to change. I really liked that.
That was cool.
I thought that was really, really cool. Riva is fine. I agree that it feels like she's trying too hard. And I know there's a purpose. There's a purpose for it. I know that this is very calculated. When Zero was talking about that the opening sequence in the Jedi Temple, it did feel out of nowhere. But then seeing how Riva is acting, I'm thinking, oh, yep, I know exactly what they're going to do with that. Yep. But I have a feeling I'm probably still not going to care by the time we get there. So I hope they handle it properly. That's my only thing. Leia, yeah, she was cute. I liked her. She was delivering the lines very well. She had some funny moments here and there. But I'm with RJ where it's like, I hope she doesn't come off annoying the more we
it's a
see
fine
her.
line you gotta ride.
Okay, look. I know everyone's gonna be like, she's a child. That's what happens. She's going to be
young.
annoying.
Yes.
Just because kids are annoying doesn't make it any more entertaining to watch. And I've seen better child actors that aren't annoying. So
listen. I even defend the sand scene in Attack of the Clones with Anakin. A Jedi that's standing there, a Jedi that's
That
growing
explains a
up
lot, Max.
with all these Jedi Council is not going to have any game. He's going to sound off. He's going to try to pick up a lady, and it's going to sound cringe.
And he doesn't even know how to talk to girls.
Kids
I
and
hate
teenage boys are cringe, especially when they hang around Yoda.
It's okay. I'm an adult. And I
Qui-Gon,
still
and
don't know how to
Obi-Wan.
talk to women.
So yeah, the second episode I did not love. I did not love. I had some problems.
Remember,
with it.
you can nominate Diao.
Look at that. Look at that. Hey,
What is
Can I
have to get DL
hold
on.
What is that comment?
You will not
What is
win,
it?
DL.
What
What is this
You will not
comment?
win.
Hold up.
Like, look at that comment. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh God, come on!
Why don't you
be
say you're
cool.
racist without saying you're racist? Thank you.
Yeah, using these slang for black women is not cool. Everyone, it's not. It's not. And I don't even want to say who it was that said on a video on a comment on the internet. I shouldn't say it. Ghetto Inquisitor. That's this is ridiculous. That's not cool. That's not cool. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Listen,
you don't understand. You don't understand how there's different levels of prejudice and stuff.
Well,
I'm not saying you're wearing hoods, but come on, be cool or don't be so ignorant.
Well, that's what I'm
You're
saying.
being racially insensitive.
Yes,
you don't,
exactly.
you don't know what you're saying. Like you really
if you
don't know
want
what
to have
you're
an
saying.
honest conversation. Well, this is finish what I'm saying. If you want to have an honest conversation, let's have an honest conversation, but let's not try and be hyperbolic and say things that are racially motivated or come across that way, because it doesn't add or create a good conversation. It just seeks to divide and make people angry.
Yeah.
The problem is when these people make their dislike for a character about the race, when they try to put it into today's issues and stuff like that. When if you don't like the character, you can give your reasons that you don't like the character, but if your reason for not liking the character is a racial issue because you have a problem with somebody's ethnicity, that's a personal issue and that has nothing to do with the actual show. So how can you judge a character just based off of that? And I find that to be very, very disorienting to see people.
Well, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse, but a lot of YouTube viewers are echoing things that they hear on the internet where they think it's okay. I'm not suggesting that's what's happening here. I'm not giving excuses, but I've seen
It's
a
not
lot
just
of
on
this.
YouTube. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
in the
in the world,
social
okay.
sphere.
I mean, she's a
everywhere.
character that
It's
she's a
like-
character that just, she's a new character. Okay, we don't know enough about her character. We don't know exactly where she falls in. A lot of you guys didn't even realize that she was the Jedi protecting the younglings in the beginning of that scene. A lot of people didn't catch on. Well, I'm just saying, a lot of people that are giving
welcome, Zod. I do
negative
have to
reviews.
apologize to DL though, because we can't keep interrupting his bad take. Okay, DL.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Every time, so I'm just used
All right,
to it.
episode 2. What did you love?
What did I love? Ian McGregor, but
there you go.
Okay, so
Hello there.
as you guys were talking about earlier, the way the revealed that
This is the
Anakin
way.
Vader was alive to Obi-Wan, I don't know if that did feel kind of off. And as RJ said, this most likely this show is going to break continuity. It already feels like they're kind of starting to break continuity,
bit.
but that's something I have to accept. As long as the story is good, I guess I'm okay. Which is, another reason why I'm unsure how it feel about Obi-Wan and Vader fighting again. But we'll see what happens when we get there. Another thing, can I mention a spoiler?
Yeah, we're in spoilers.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah,
I did not like that Reva killed the Grand Inquisitor. I did not like that.
Especially
because I had my doubts about the Inquisitors going in.
Nobody's ever really
liked
yeah,
them.
he's not
And then right before they were able to even do anything, she kills them.
Here's my thing with that too. Not to cut across Dale for just a second. I just want to mention, like, if he's dead, then that leaves me so many questions because I thought
I just didn't like that it was the easy scene. I wanted it to be more intense. If she,
right. Well, I'm saying like
it's just like okay, there.
Yeah, just let me finish. Like, if he's dead, that breaks Rebels from canon. If he's not dead, then it's
Maybe
a bad
that wasn't
fake
the
out
real
that's meant to
one.
build tension there, but it's not really.
He's not.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
not
what they'll do is they'll do like a Darth Maul or whatever, and they'll or what they did in
Inquisitors have 2 stomachs. Okay, they have 2 stomachs.
They're part of like cows.
She was
really?
She was only
That true?
Maybe that wasn't the real
Yes,
the Grand
he was hit in
Inquisitor,
one
and the
stomach.
real Grand Inquisitor has his
He will
proper
recover.
prosthetics and shit.
I don't know. Well, 2
Well,
stomachs.
yeah,
Okay,
then
so go ahead, DL.
This is the last thing I would say. I hope that he's not dead. If that's the case, I hope that they did that for a reason. But like, it. Okay, so I really don't want to rag on Reva because I know it's very easy to, because she's a black woman, she's a new character, and like they're pushing her very hard to give her this like huge arc in the show. But it's like it feels like they're trying too hard to make her important or give her something very like substantial in the show.
I do. I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is goddamn hilarious that we're saying Mary Sue Leia. No one had a problem. No one called Mary Sue.
Really?
No one called Leia Mary Sue in the OG trilogy. Now it's Disney Star Wars. It's Mary Sue Leia. Oh my dear
People
lord!
even know what the
She got
definition of
caught.
Mary Sue is.
She got
And
caught
just
by
because-
Flea.
What? How did she marry Sue?
She actually screwed up. She screwed up. She got caught.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, if she
Yeah,
starts
which is
if she
definitely not
starts
what happened
handing
with
out
Rey.
L, everyone trying to capture her, and she starts flipping in the air. That's a Mary Sue, But she got caught. I was starting to get concerned when she was dodging
foreshadowing that scene in
she
the
got those
Last
short
Jedi
little
where she's in
legs.
space.
I was getting a little concerned that it was going towards that when she had those little legs, like, and then she was getting past everyone, and then they caught her, and I was like, okay, they caught her.
Yeah, how is this little girl outrunning these grown men?
Yeah, but then they caught her right
She's
after
little
that.
though.
Yeah.
Little
They
kids
should
are
catch
fast.
her, like,
Trust me.
within 5 seconds.
No, trust me. These little kids be fast. I've chased them before.
What, Brian? Could you imagine that we'd be in
I
a
got
world where
that.
people are complaining about more Princess Leia?
Oops.
nothing's off the table anymore.
Blocking.
I don't
more
know,
people.
guys. We complain about everything.
Block-
It's just, God dang
Yeah.
it, man.
What did he say? Wait, what did they
This is
say?
really annoying.
People don't understand children
What did they
either.
say?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank
Jesus
you,
is here.
Jesus.
Yes.
Can
Jesus.
we all say thank you to
Fix
Jesus?
It, fix it, Jesus.
Please, Jesus.
There you go.
We need a lot more Jesus up in here.
Ah,
But Zod, what was your rating for the first 2 episodes?
I give it. I
Didn't even give my rating.
Oh, I'm sorry, DL. Go ahead.
Go ahead, DL.
It's a 8.5. It was a 10, but then that second episode I had issues with, so 8.5. But as I said, it feels like they're trying too hard to make Reva an important character. So they need
I
to
have
make
to
the
agree.
writing come a little bit more natural with her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's not because she's a woman or she's black or whatever. No, it's just like the way she's written. That's my issue.
There you go.
Go ahead, Axel. Do you have something to add? I didn't mean to. Go ahead.
Yeah, like
He is on a delay. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, you're on a
You're-
big, you're on a
you're
massive
like-
delay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. All
No,
right.
I think he's resetting his internet. So hold on.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Here he's.
Is it working?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Axel.
Okay, good. All right,
Yeah,
so
no, it's not a delay. Good.
wait, what are we talking about now? Which part of Obi-Wan are we talking about now?
We're just trying to get through
What?
the ratings, man.
Yeah, what do you rate it?
Oh, okay. I rate it a 9 out of 10. I freaking love this. I can't. I just want more of it right now. I want more of it, but I know I shouldn't.
No, just rewatch the first two. I want to spread this out. I'm so sick of getting it all at once and not letting it simmer. And it makes you appreciate things more. I love spreading it out a little bit. I'm happy. It's only 5 days, Axel.
Yeah,
till you get these
5 more days.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I am.
And, Darkstar says, "Do you guys think we will see Palpatine in Kenobi? Maybe. I definitely think
possible.
he might.
That'd be
As
cool.
long as it's not that god awful one from Rise of Skywalker.
I
I tried to watch it again. I just can't do it. Like there's things I like about it. I try so hard to just enjoy the movie, and I can't. That's the one I can't. I can
just
enjoy
hope
the
that
Last
one day
Jedi.
they're gonna make
I
some-
can
some
actually enjoy
sequels.
the Last Jedi. I just can't enjoy the Rise of Skywalker.
I haven't rewatched the
I
sequel
really
trilogy
don't.
in about 4 years. I have no interest in rewatching it right now, to be honest. So
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, we have 74 people.
And-
People are
and-
really interested in bad
and
hot takes.
also-
Go ahead.
And also, Anthony Cheeseman brings up a good tale. Like Luke was also a Mary. So yeah, how did he even destroy the Death Star with the Force? He barely even learned it. Like seriously, barely even knew what it was.
that's what I'm saying. People don't know
It
what
was
it
just
is,
like
but-
targeting Womp Rats back at home.
Yeah, he knew everything because he shot a Womp Rat once.
There you go. Well, not once.
Yeah, but
who said he shot him
used
once?
the Force. But he used the
Obi
Force.
Wan.
Never
I don't
said.
get that.
Ben
Obi-Wan
Larry
Kenobi.
Kenobi.
I don't get that.
Who's Larry?
Oh wow, Darth Vader's here.
What? Darth
I'm
Vader.
coming for Kenobi next week. Ooh. Okay, let's get to the big guns, the big hot takes that are. Listen, Grace. This was a bad week for Grace. I think she takes the cake. Unbelievable. She went full Jessica Chastain on this young. Oh man, I have two. Okay, here we go.
So then the next week she'll go.
We're
the
not
exact
going to watch
opposite.
the whole Grace video. We're going to watch to where she is going after young Princess Leia. Oh wow, thank you, Malachi Punk Trace, super sticker 99 cents. Is that a wrestler?
Yeah, it is. It's a wrestler. It's Malachi Black. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Malachi Punk Trace. I really appreciate it. All right, let's bring this up here. You are not going to. Has anyone seen this? Oh,
No,
I didn't.
I don't watch Grace.
So are we skipping it when she talks about the?
Oh wait,
past?
did I get? I got Zod's take, didn't I? Did I Zod?
No,
did I
you
get
did
your
not get
score?
Zod's take. No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zod. Go ahead.
No, you didn't get my take, and I got to go because I got something I'm doing in a few
Oh, okay.
minutes.
Sure.
But,
Go ahead.
But no, you wanted my score. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good. I'm looking forward to more.
Awesome. Yeah, Grace, it's not looking good for you. Thank you, Zod, for popping in. I love talking to you. Go check out Zod for sure from the couch, raising hell. You had good takes tonight, Zod. Good takes tonight, everyone.
I liked it. I thought Kenobi was good. I watched the entire thing. I didn't even want to get up to go to the bathroom. I watched both episodes.
Oh no. You know what? I loved it so much that I saw RJ and Brian on stream, and I was like, I'm just so happy. I'm just going to bed.
Dude, we got
couldn't even talk.
800 views. We got like so many views on that video. That's
That's
stream. A lot
great.
of people are watching it.
That's great.
People like this stuff. These Star Wars TV shows. Well, particularly this one. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Well, thanks for joining us. If you have to head out, we're gonna watch a little Grace, and you too can vote on the worst hot take of the week. and I stand by every one of my takes. I don't think I deserve to be on this list whatsoever, but you know, I'm not going to censor people though. All right, let's get to this here.
So we're only going to watch Grace talking about the stuff she didn't like, correct?
This is going to be where she goes full bad take.
Okay, because she says she starts the video, because I watched part of it and watched the end of it. She starts off with stuff she loved, then she goes into stuff she didn't like, and
then she shows a picture of little Leia, and then she's like, "Oh, well, I'm trying to be nice."
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I want to watch it. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Apparently, she was born in 1893.
Oh, she's not that old.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we're talking about positive, and I do think there are some positive aspects to Leia, because it's always in Star Wars, Luke, right? Although some fans will be disappointed in the fake out. You were promised Luke, and you got Leia. I think especially
there's a lot of people.
Were we
like
really
that.
promised Luke? I mean, it was just like a little
in the
cameo in the
trailer.
background. Not really.
Yeah.
It's not like they said Luke is a major character in the show.
Let's be real. If you thought it was going to be Obi-Wan taking Luke everywhere, you don't know the story of the original trilogy, because that's the first time he meets Obi-Wan.
Uncle Owen would never allow it.
Yeah.
Right.
He only told him, "Oh, there's this crazy old man who lives in the desert."
If you really thought, here's my hot take. If you were really moronic enough to think that young Luke and Obi-Wan are going to go on adventures, you don't know your history, bro. Because when he meets Obi-Wan in the OG trilogy, he's surprised and doesn't know who he is. You know, there's no possible way that they start going on adventures. Now, young Leia, there is. And she sent a message, Obi-Wan, your only hope. There's room for interpretation there. It does seem like, you know, in the message, it does seem like she doesn't know Obi-Wan that well, but there's a little room for interpretation. Is that what you meant by breaking?
There, actually, Luke does know who Ben is. They just haven't like spent that much time together when he was growing up.
He's heard of him.
They never really been like close. You know, they never really talked that much, right? Yeah.
You too, Shifty-gism. Oh my God, people are so critical of young
I
child
swear,
actors.
just don't bully the actress. Like,
I mean, do you remember? Look at Jake Lloyd. You know, people are always very, very critical of child actors, especially in Star Wars. There's a history of this.
Do you have any children? That's what I want to ask. Or do you have nieces or nephews? Because she is exactly like when my niece annoys me, and she's a little smart ass.
It's like
she reminds me of my family. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
and not all child actors in Star Wars have had a bad future. Like, I mean, the guy who played Boba Fett in Attack of the Clones, I think he's doing well.
Mm-hmm. All right, well let's
hey, hold on. Hey, Echo, if you're starting your own channel, I'm gonna start my own channel, where people actually know what they're talking about. Well, good for you, man. Go start your own channel. Now you don't have to listen to people like us. Go right ahead.
Go do your thing. Good luck with you. Godspeed.
Oh wow, you don't think I know what I'm talking about?
No, you don't.
Apparently, none of us do. It's shocking.
All right, good.
I don't know what Star Wars is.
No,
I'm being genuine, man. Go make your own channel. Good luck to you. You know,
I'll invite you on the show, and we'll battle out.
People are on something today, man. I swear. Maybe I just don't have the
what did I
patience
miss
for
man?
it.
Somebody said they're gonna start their own channel because none of us know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
So I told them, go make your channel. You know,
if it makes you feel any better, that's how I started my channel.
Right.
That's how I started my channel too.
I would say like 90% of us do that. So,
all right, let's hear Grace. Let's hear Grace harassing a young girl actress with her bad takes.
Well, she harassed
because when you do
I'm kidding.
Luke, he's often not depicted the way some of you would like him to be. I've always thought Luke was a whiny bitch.
Oh, that's
I've always thought it's been in character. But I know some
part of the bad take.
Facts. That is not a bad take.
Did she really use the B word?
The whiniest.
Yeah, she did. I've heard people. I've heard that before.
That's not a hot take. That's facts.
Luke is now. Look, in the original movie, he's whiny, yes, but he got out of the whiny.
Even in everyone's favorite penultimate Star Wars movie, Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, no, he's still a whiny bitch. You want to know why?
He saved
you.
Wow, that's a hot take. Look at Brian's numbers going up.
Yeah,
I've heard it.
Brian,
I'll put my own damn.
Did you save the galaxy?
Wow.
Calling him a whiny bitch.
That is why Return
Uncle
of the
Owen.
Jedi is where it's
you know,
at.
did your uncle?
He's not a whiny bitch in Return of the Jedi.
He's a whiny bitch. Listen, let's examine this here. Oh my dear Lord. He got his uncle and aunt burned by stormtroopers.
Yeah.
He had his whole
and he
life
didn't
turned
even,
upside
like,
down.
And my problem
he
is
had an overbearing
my problem
uncle.
is that,
Okay, go ahead, Axel. Go ahead, Axel.
yeah, my problem is that like he just shrugs it off, like after his uncle and aunt die, like that bothers me.
Well, people.
Like,
Well, hold on though.
raise-
People deal with grief in different ways, though. Like,
Yeah,
there's
they
no time
do.
to grieve.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but like you didn't. Yeah, I guess. I just.
You too, Zeno? This is unbelievable. What have you done for the galaxy?
I only think he was whiny in the first movie. I think he grew beyond.
He
that.
shot the Death Star. It was a 1 in a million shot, Brian.
Bro, he left his training prematurely
to save his friends.
He wasn't being whiny about
He
it.
wasn't
though.
whining
Yes,
about
he
it.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. We're wasting our time.
Oh, yeah, and then yeah. It's not true. It's impossible.
That's whining?
That's crying because he has realized like his dad is like alive.
that's
like,
denying
of
it.
all
Yeah,
time.
no, he doesn't want.
No, I'm just saying,
man.
like, I just
You lost all Star Trek cred too.
I've heard a lot of people say that he's whiny.
You lost
so-
all Star Trek cred.
It's not really like a hot take because I know a lot of people
No,
that, don't,
yeah,
that
yeah.
said
Well, yeah, a lot of
Obi-Wan
people
is-
have
is
bad
whiny
takes.
and don't
Yeah.
like him. I mean, it's not a rare hot take, bad take. I'll say that.
Welcome to the top of the food chain.
All right, well, who else here is going to complain about Luke being a whiny bitch?
I just want to hear more Grace. You barely even got into.
No, I know that was.
Well, that's because every time
Even
somebody
in
presses
re-
play, somebody opens their mouth.
And see, that's what pisses me off. Everybody's like, "Oh, Luke was so whiny in Rise or Last Jedi." It's like, did you not watch the other movies?
Oh wow!
Are you
And
starting
people
a
like
channel?
cat for
Are you-
him though.
Why are you
know
starting a
that,
channel?
Brian.
Why you care about my
I know
maths?
they do.
Incompetence. I am disappointed. Okay.
Oh, wait, Max, I'm sharing my screen. Wait, it's a good like.
Oh, I want to pick. Oh yes, hold on. Let me see here.
What is that?
Yeah, because that's Han Solo at the time.
No, Solo.
That's not true.
No,
that's not true.
no. Solo does not take place at the same time.
Solo
as
takes
the
place
Stoic.
like what, a year or two before?
Yeah,
New
I
Hope?
mean, it takes place a year. Like
Yeah, this
before,
takes
but
place
still.
10 years
Yeah. Let's
before.
relax.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, she'd be 19. She would be 19 in 9 years.
Yeah, she'd be 19 in 10 more.
Yeah, and like, I mean,
Well,
and
Han
he
was
would- he-
older, wasn't Han older?
And he would be a young teen.
Let's
when she's
not get into this weird
10
age
years older.
the age differences
get
in
back
Star
to
Wars
Grace.
characters because we're gonna that's gonna Axel that's going down a dark path.
That's
If you talk about Padme
that's a
and
pretty
the
bad
Dark
take
Side.
there.
The dark side.
That was a pretty bad take. Brian, you know what to do.
Uh-oh, talking about bad takes. Wow,
yeah.
we can William,
oh god, William.
did you see the I'm trying did you see the Obi Wan series?
Yeah.
I can already
Back to you,
are
Max.
are you coming in to win the show already? We're here. We just heard Grace say Luke's a whiny bitch. Go ahead, best shot, William. What did you think? Give it a rating.
For what it is, it was good. I'll be fair. For what it is, it was decent. It would compel me to watch a third episode, which is what the first 2 episodes should do. As far as being something spectacular, you got to realize the premise of it coming in. I'm the wrong person to ask because I didn't need this show, and there's too many people.
It's one of those. I didn't need this.
I didn't need it, and there's too many characters. Unless you dive into Rebels or Clone Wars, which I didn't. These characters mean nothing to me. So, but for what it is, it's good.
Rating. What do you give it out of 10?
Out of what? Out of 10? I'd give it a solid 7.
Okay. Not such a bad. I thought a bad take was good. Do you think Luke is a whiny bitch?
Luke Skywalker? No, not really. I mean, he caused causes a lot of dumb stuff to happen, but I don't think he's a whiny bitch.
He saved the
he fought
galaxy.
Vader.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Ryan, am I losing my mind here that people don't respect Luke after he saved the
whiny
galaxy?
bitch. I just
honestly
think he's a teenager.
Okay.
He was a
But I'm-
teenager. He was just, doing his shit. A lot of things happened all at once.
Okay, he
And
came
he was trying
across
to figure
as
shit
a
out.
little whiny bitch.
So, I mean, people just want to hate on Luke.
I'm not hating, dude. That's just my straight up opinion. I think everybody gives
no,
Luke
it's your
too much
opinion.
credit.
I mean,
and
but
give it.
opinions can
But dude,
hate.
And I'm not.
Oh,
I'm so sick and tired of this shit on the internet that if somebody doesn't like something, automatically qualifies as fucking hate.
It
Right.
doesn't mean it.
Okay.
It
Why
doesn't
do we
mean
have
it
to
is
be
or
so
it
goddamn
isn't.
hyper-
It could be,
around.
but it
Fine,
doesn't
we're
mean
joking
it.
around.
No, I'm serious though. Like, why is that?
I
that
didn't
always,
hate.
like,
I didn't hate Obi Wan.
No, I
just
swear
had no
it
use for
doesn't. Like, it's every night. Like, if we don't like something, doesn't mean we hate it.
Okay.
Well, no,
I could
exactly.
be
I mean,
just
I give my
as,
critique,
like,
right?
nonchalant about it.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying
I mean,
that we
To
throw
be
that
fair,
word
when
around
I
too
say
much.
that, to be fair, when I say it, I'm just talking shit.
Well, I get you, but I'm just saying maybe we throw that word around too much.
All right. Well, let's get
a lot
the
of words
great-
are thrown around too much these days.
Well, I get you.
All right. Woo, woo. This is getting hot in here.
I know.
You're welcome.
It's
You promised Luke,
it's getting
and
too
you got
spicy
Leia.
for the pepper.
This
I know.
hourly Master of None rant was brought to you by Beyond the Trailer. If you watch the rest of this Grace video, I'm at the end.
We have a lot of bad takes to get through here.
I think especially because when you do get Luke, he's often not depicted the way some of you would like him to be. I've always thought Luke was a whiny bitch. I'm sorry. So I've always thought it's been in character. But I know some of you feel like that glimpse you got of him, when he showed up on Disney Plus was what you want. At the end of Mando season 2 is what Luke is supposed to be. And he's just never realized that, which is, I can see why you're so disappointed. And it's interesting to see Leia's qualities as an adult and her as a child, because let's not forget, she was really annoying in the movies as well. And on that note, let's.
She was annoying in this show. So don't.
She said no. She said the OG Leia was annoying in the movies as well.
Whoa! What?
Wow, Grace, you just moved up the ladder.
What the hell? Okay.
Congratulations, Ryan. You're no longer number one.
What?
How was Leia annoying in the original trilogy?
There's a new queen in town.
Damn it!
Is Grace a woman hater?
Gotta have more bad takes, man.
Well, Grace is.
I mean, if
Grace is admitted. No, Grace is
Skywalker
admitted that she's a
a woman?
hardcore feminist, so she really gets sticky about how women are portrayed in movies. So
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah,
What the hell is wrong with you? What are you saying, Jideon? What
his
the-
fish.
What the hell?
He got a new
Mark
fish too,
Hamill.
guys. He also got a new fish.
Oh, wow. Right on. Congratulations, man.
And are you shocked by that? I was like, oh my dear Lord, Grace. What the hell? I think she's
No,
taking
because she likes to be controversial. She's trying to get people to do what we're doing here and talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, that's how she makes her
You
money.
think-
She's really good at it.
She's been really angry lately. You know that.
She has been.
Well,
She needs to get out more.
she needs to comb her hair more.
Oh,
She looks every time she gets on camera, she looks like she just woke up.
Really pale.
I told you she was born in 18.
Look at you
What?
talking to-
I don't know. It's just a theory. I
I
have.
always just
It's-
make up.
But she was
Brian
born
woke
in
me up.
1893.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah,
What the?
it's a theory I have. I'm still thinking about it.
All right, let's see what else she has to say about. We're not going to watch the whole video.
Switch over to the bad. Leia, there is a very fine line between precocious and a pain in the butt. We see it with child actors all the time. And I got to tell you, Leia has just leaped over that line. She is solidly in the pain in the butt category. Many of us during the watch along were like, Obi, just leave her at this point. I mean, it was ridiculous.
She wants to leave
Man, that's
children.
cold. That is cold-hearted.
That's because she doesn't have kids.
Yeah, she does. Yeah,
She wants to leave children behind. She wants Obi-Wan to leave young
God
Leia
damn.
and go do something else.
I'm pushing her ass in the water if we were on the
Hundreds
Titanic.
of years, Grace must.
Women and
not
children first. Sorry, Grace.
Wow. We're not watching. I think she might win
Darth
this one.
Randolph.
She was
She's like,
so
"Women are
disrespectful,
feminists
and I mean that's just bad writing. It's bad writing
Leia
and bad
has been
acting,
disrespectful.
unfortunately, on the part of the child actor. She was rude to Obi-Wan, and she was rude to her mother, who, by the way, made a big deal.
Oh no young children are rude to their parents. Oh my dear Lord.
Like,
Does
How do you
anyone-
go outside?
It's like a hallmark of children. You know, they gotta be
Like,
raised.
seriously, Luke
Tell
and
me you
Darth
don't,
Vader
tell me you've
fuel
never raised a
the
child
death.
without telling me you haven't raised a child.
Yeah.
You know, like
Kids are
She
rude.
does not
It's like,
know. Yeah.
Really?
And like Leia has been
Get
a
out.
smartass in the previous movies. This is
Yeah.
pretty consistent with her
My
character.
nieces constantly give me shit, and they always question me. They're like, "What are you doing?" Yes, absolutely. But get the real. Ryan, has Matt ever given you a hard time?
Yes, he still does.
Constantly.
Ashley,
Yeah, I mean,
you
he's
know,
24 years old. I
Yeah.
swear.
were your children perfect? You know, they never question
Oh,
your
yeah,
authority.
perfect.
Never question
Yeah,
your authority.
perfect. They're
I mean,
so
I'm
perfect.
kind of
I've got
annoying
the
to my parents.
two perfect
Wait,
sons in the
I
world.
wouldn't have guessed, Axel. I wouldn't have guessed. Just
Well,
kidding.
yeah, I am annoying to my parents.
Yes. We can confirm that. Yes.
Okay. All right. I don't think we could take much. Have we
no,
seen
I want
enough?
to hear more. I want to hear more because
No, we don't want to.
just
That
a
was
little
enough.
more.
We're never gonna get
Tell
through it.
me
Just a little
more.
more. Just a little more. Just a little more.
About wanting a daughter, which is why Jimmy Smits adopted Leia. But then all she does is complain about Leia. I was like, raising a child's not easy. You got to put the time in. You get in what you get. Just like she tells her daughter, you get out of it what you put in to being a royal person.
Oh,
It's
good.
the same with being a parent. She doesn't follow her own advice. Everyone loves Obi-Wan. He's a global hero. So I wouldn't want to be the character, which Leia is here, disrespecting him and putting his life in danger. I mean, basically, every bad stereotype.
She did Stranger Dangers. Like she saw his. If someone's leading you, you don't know who he is, and then all you see, you see warning posters. She did the thing that a child should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was curious why a whole army wasn't there.
Yeah, and also she wouldn't know who Obi-Wan is. Why should she respect someone she doesn't even know and could be a threat to her?
Stranger Danger. She starts seeing wanted posters of this guy walking around. Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does talk about Hayden Christensen in a moment too. You got to listen to that part because that one's really bad. I did.
Wait,
skim over
what?
A little bit.
I didn't even get.
He didn't even do anything but open his eyes.
Oh no! You'll see. You'll see.
Oh my god!
I don't know if I'm ready for
This
this.
is almost worse than the Vision handwriting thing.
Type about female characters just came rushing back with this character Leia here, which is interesting because Leia in the original movies is a shining example of those bad stereotypes, and that we're trying to move away from them. And so it's kind of disheartening to go right back to.
Is this the kind of listen? I
Well,
don't
remember,
like to get
Grace is a feminist.
Listen, I
Grace
don't
is
like to
feminist.
get
And
into
she's
feminist
progressive.
talk. I'm not against feminism and feminists, but is she the type of feminist?
I am
that
definitely.
only-
I hate
that
women.
only agrees
Yeah.
there's one type of way to do it. Like there's only one type of strong.
Well, Grace
woman
wants to
or
be
one type of
progressive and say there's a
interpretation.
modern way to do it. It needs to be done.
But there's different women or different. Don't box women in. There's lots of different personalities. Lots of
Exactly.
different.
Just don't be an Amber Heard.
Okay. Yes. Don't
Thank
be
you,
Amber
CJ.
Heard. Thank you, CJ.
Yeah.
Be Leia
That's the
Organa.
smartest thing I've ever heard.
We can't even get to the other takes because she's just full of hot crap tonight.
Hard them with
I
now.
mean, I guess after 128 years
All
of
right.
living, she.
Another problem is Obi-Wan's lethargy, which reminds me a little bit of Boba Fett, who also became a reluctant hero, lead character in his own series. And it was a problem there too. Obi-Wan doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to use, Boba Fett didn't want to be a criminal. Obi-Wan doesn't want to be a Jedi. And you're like, then what are we doing here? Obi-Wan doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to use his lightsaber, yet he doesn't want to bother to disguise himself. I'm like, you ever thought maybe
you dumbass?
Does she understand Star Wars? I don't even think she understands.
I don't think she does either.
Yeah.
Because she's literally saying, why does he, like, her biggest complaint is that he hasn't used the lightsaber yet. Why would he use it right now?
That would draw
trying
too
to
much
hide.
attention.
He has more of a reason to cut off than Luke from The Last Jedi. He cannot bring any attention. They are all in hiding. He actually watched another Jedi perish because he wouldn't help them.
And the Inquisitors are actively looking for him. Like, what?
Yeah, right.
And he failed. He's one of the biggest reasons the entire Jedi Order collapsed. Of course he's going to be a little depressed. I mean, what?
Yeah.
changing your appearance, maybe even just a little bit.
That's
true. Every
Change
time
appearance.
someone in the movies goes on the run, the first thing they do is change their appearance, dye their hair, shave off his beard. But no, he looks exactly the same. And then when he decides to go look for Leia, he's like, let me dig out the old Jedi robe that nobody else is wearing and go walk around in it. And he's waving his lightsaber. He's not turning it on, but he might as well for how he's letting everybody see it, on his belt. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean,
it's
not
crazy.
everybody,
That's true.
not everybody
Also-
recognizes that though. But I mean, I do agree with her about like he didn't change his appearance.
Yeah, but that's
doesn't need to
pretty
change
common in a
appearance.
lot of movies, though. They don't. I mean, he put his hood up. That's pretty. We're in the same.
Well, I mean,
universe.
I'm saying he didn't
We're in the
shave
same universe
himself.
where
You know,
Superman
he
puts
didn't-
glasses on
you
and no
know,
one
he's
recognizes.
not
him.
Or
trying-
when, yeah.
So if you're gonna go down that route, then you're like, oh, Superman can't wear glasses and be disguised as Clark Kent.
When
This is-
Superman
this
wears
is a
glasses,
typical
it's
trope.
legitimate because Clark Kent does not have 20/20.
But what about
No.
Captain America putting on a hat and Winter Soldier and walking around with a hat?
That
Come
hat
on.
put a lot of shade under his eyes.
It's an
and you couldn't
acceptable.
tell what color his eyes were.
It's acceptable shenanigans we do. Does everyone agree on the panel? We kind
Well,
of.
also they want him to look.
they
They
do
want
that.
also from a marketing and business perspective, they want Obi-Wan to look familiar, like he's wearing familiar clothing from marketing.
Yeah.
You don't want him to start. You don't want him to go looking like a disguise like the Penguin and the Batman with Colin Farrell and look really different. You know?
Well, no, but what they could do
Okay,
is they could do
Thank
like
you,
Harrison
Mr.
Ford
I
in
don't
The
know if he wants
Fugitive
to do that.
and have it to where, okay, he's going to go back out, so let me change my appearance before I go out. He can look like this, like Ewan McGregor, like we all know at the beginning of the feature, but then when he's going to say, okay, I'm going to go back and sort of assimilate with society again, then yeah, I've got to change my appearance. At that
Like what he
point in time.
did in
Why
Clone
does
Wars,
he need to?
where he shaved his head.
Okay. Well, we got to get through this because we have
Yeah.
topics and everything.
Yeah, don't worry.
Well, how does Obi-Wan not know that Darth Vader, aka Anakin Skywalker, is alive? It's been 10 years. Vader is a major figure in the Empire, and he runs the Inquisitors, who Obi-Wan has seen in this very show before he learns that. Doesn't he know anything about that group? Or if he didn't, you think he would have asked during that scene or after that scene? Also, Obi-Wan is in communication with Jimmy Smits. Didn't Anakin Skywalker living and being turned into Darth Vader warrant to beep on the old communique before the Leia kidnapping situation? Jimmy Smits wasn't like, maybe I should call Obi-Wan. I think he might want to know about this.
When did Jimmy Smits find out? When did Jimmy Smits know that Anakin had turned into
That's what I'm
Vader?
saying. Did Bail Organa ever know who Darth Vader was?
Yeah, I mean,
During those
for
10
me,
years, Vader's very
other
active.
than
There's no way he couldn't
Yoda
know.
and Obi-Wan,
Wait,
the only person
wait.
that would have known would have been Sidious because
Wait,
he's the one that dubbed him Darth Vader.
Right. Wait, what were we saying? William?
No, not he's got. We're talking 10 years in between when he becomes Darth Vader. He's very active throughout that time. How does he not?
Oh
know
yeah,
about
he's
it?
very active.
Well,
The
Obi-Wan
galaxy
is
would've
living
known.
in the desert in a cave.
But he
No,
still
what-
has
what I'm
contact
saying-
with people on the inner rim though. So that was one when I saw that at the end and where he's just now discovering. It didn't destroy it for me, but I'm like, that's a little bit far fetched. They would have known of it.
He literally goes to work, cuts up whatever. What was he cutting up? What monster?
Meat.
Bantha.
Sausages or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he
I
goes
tried not
home.
to think about that, but
Has
And
anybody
watches
got off
Luke.
Twitter for like an extended period of time? Like got off all social media for an extended period of time?
I wasn't.
Does
on it
anybody
all
know what
day.
that's
That's
like?
what I need to do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying,
I
like,
have.
think about it. Like, that's what Obi-Wan is doing.
And he cut himself off.
He
from the
cut
Force.
himself off from everything, including the Force. So, yeah.
Okay,
there's
But
a-
did he friend?
the last
Vader?
he saw of Anakin was a burning husk on the side of a freaking
Yes.
on the lava flow. Okay, that was it. Okay,
we're not talking about a bit player though. We're talking about
No, but see, the thing is that
galactic
there's a
villain.
possibility that if he was not paying attention, just trying to keep his head down and just paying attention to Luke, that Darth Vader would be, you know what I mean?
Actually, I think they
I'm just saying.
handled it well because
There's
even when he
possibility.
thinks about what happened, he's having nightmares. He doesn't even want. He does the Force even gives him like. Think about the Force. It's potentially. This is my just opinion. It's more. You have more. Your dreams are even more intense when you have the Force, because you can even see what's going on in the past, the future. You have premonitions and all. He's cut it. It even gives him nightmares, and he can't even connect the Qui-Gon yet.
Well, bad dreams are why we got here in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think it was handled well with that scene with him, with him having a nightmare.
I mean, maybe in episode 3, Obi-Wan's like, "What the hell, Jimmy Smits?" when he returns Leia, and also, can't Obi-Wan just feel Anakin via the Force? You would think their connection would be pretty
They're
strong.
not Highlanders.
And then also, speaking of incompetent, I'm sorry, I don't like to say that about Obi-Wan, but this is like weird. But why are all the other Inquisitors besides Reva so incompetent? I mean, there's again an insane amount.
I do agree with that point. They were not showing a lot of competence. They weren't really. I like the way he spoke. I think his eyes were cool. Like, does anyone else have it?
Well, they fixed the eyes. They did. They went in post and made them yellow, which is nice.
That's cool. You're for sure that was done after the fact?
Well, in the trailers, his eyes were never yellow, so yes.
Does anyone agree with the Inquisitors though? Besides Reva, kind of like
I think
they
they
were
look cooler in
They were just
the
there.
game.
I mean, yeah,
they were nice lip service. They were nice background details. I mean, there was just a lot of infighting, so they weren't shown off in the best way. Like, if you had no clue who they were, I could see like you thinking they were competent. I mean, I do think the Grand Inquisitor was cooler in Rebels this far, but I mean, it's nitpicky stuff. I mean, I'm not going to lose my mind over it,
Mm-hmm.
They were underwhelming.
Fighting, it's like almost cartoonish. It's like that villain who's like, I must do, like, just like the Jedi can't help themselves.
Can we be done with her? Skip
to the Hayden Christensen part. Go to like.
I don't know where it is.
Wait,
hold on. All right.
No,
all right.
Like right there.
There.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, right there.
In the bad way, and then also. Not enough Vader Hayden Christensen. That little tease at the end wasn't enough. I think he stayed.
I've seen this from Snowdub on Twitter too. Like, what the hell?
Well, also she said just real quick. She said the VFX were bad, and this was too much like the prequels in terms of bad acting and VFX.
What?
Yeah. If you go back by like 30 seconds, is what she said. Yeah.
Grace, no.
Dude.
All right, let's hear it.
During the watch along, I was like, do you think they're doing this intentionally so it feels like the prequels? And some of you were like, yeah, it does feel like the prequels in the bad way.
No,
and then also, not enough Vader Hayden Christensen. That little tease at the end wasn't enough. I think he stayed in the bathtub too long. He's all wrinkly. But I just saw Boba Fett floating in a Bacta tank. It's the same thing. Come on. Talk about cyclical. And I mean, if Hayden Christensen's going to do the press tour and be everywhere, they should have, I don't see Liam Neeson walking around on the press tour, so I'm like, okay, we don't have to see him right away. But Hayden Christensen has been promoting this. He was a major selling point for this show. Again, they're like, ooh, Hayden Christensen, Luke Skywalker, Leia, and she's annoying. And you're like, you're not helping female characters with this. But anyway, I mean, there should have been, I think there should have been like a flashback or a dream where Obi-Wan imagined if he hadn't.
It's the second episode.
I know.
She's a complete dumbass.
Dumbass.
Is that your official diagnosis, Ryan?
Yes. She.
Can you repeat that?
Grace Randolph is a completely fucking dumbass lady.
That's getting clipped. It's gonna be a drop. Someone make that a drop. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, she's got a nice wig. And
where was it? Hour 22.
Did they miss a dream sequence that showed clips from Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess after living for 128 years, you can go a bit nuts. But, yeah.
Okay. Well, we actually have a lot of contenders for this week for bad takes, even stuff that's like horrendous. So I don't know, or
all right, who's next? Who's next up on the chopping block?
Killed Anakin.
I don't even want to show it, but we had a nomination. I don't even know if I should. I don't know.
You should show it.
Do you want me to reveal who nominated this one?
Yes. I think Ashley should be the one to talk about it. Yes.
Ashley nominated.
Yes.
Ashley nominated this, and I was disgusted. Absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, can we show it?
Yeah, we'll show the thumbnail. Don't read the thumbnail. Unbelievable how ignorant this fool is. I respect people's opportunity to make some money on the internet, but she needs to go get an effing job. If she's this, she really needs to go touch grass. Unbelievable. This might take the.
Yeah.
This. Here we go.
It's disgusting. It's like I was like done with.
Look at the thumbnail at the bottom right. Don't say it out loud. Operation Get Behind is real.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Do we even need to watch it? I don't even think we need to watch it.
I mean, she like goes through and makes a lot of ridiculous claims. She talks about like, what was I always forget the actress's name?
Oh, Moses Ingram.
Moses Ingram.
No, not Moses Ingram. She doesn't talk. She goes in and she talks about
Moses Ingram.
Not her.
From
yes,
from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, Kelly Marie Tran.
Yes, she talks about her saying that she was never like bullied on social media. She only looks at her Instagram post. She goes through and says that she goes through all of these different things.
I'm sorry, this lady is such a dumb.
Yeah.
Who is this?
So she says a lot of.
This is
we'll watch 30 seconds just to get
the one with the girl with the crop.
The one that pushes up herself.
This channel thanks you, and so does this orange cat.
We don't thank you for.
Oh, of course they're using her as a human diversity shield.
Oh my God! I don't even think we can take it. I can't even take it. Let's not watch it.
No, play like
she says like she says a lot of ridiculous things.
Yeah, never forget what she said about Zack Snyder.
Well, I rewatched a little bit of it just to make sure, because the other thing that I don't want to watch it. The other thing that we run into with these horrible takes is that people that are do the political angle on the internet and movie talk. They start to give spoilers for the end of the season, not spoilers for the show. I got really pissed when I was doing research for the show today, and that's why we can't watch too much of it.
Well, I mean, it's like she's.
We'll only watch.
Dog. That explains a lot.
Really?
She talks about how she doesn't like Obi Wan being this broken character and being like this Joker and.
Oh my god! People they don't want characters to be challenged at all. They can't have characters be challenged at all, or it's for an agenda, or there's the bait and switch. Yeah, you have to have surprising storylines sometimes. Oh my dear lord!
Has Heel versus Babyface uploaded a video?
We can't do. Actually, I'm second guessing this idea because I don't want to do this all night. We'll just look at some tweets.
Oh my god, he does. And it's like 50 minutes.
What?
It's longer than the first episode.
Get out of here! No.
What can you say?
Oh
for 50 minutes on
a bunch of nonsense.
If you didn't like it, keep your comment.
Pretty please, I really appreciate it.
Please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it,
why is it
keep your comments to yourself.
I get a little like that one when I get like the anxiety attacks and stuff. I get a little bratty. Please tell me that that's what's happening when I'm doing it. I don't mind actually, and I'm trying to overcome them.
People still watch it.
I can't take this.
Quickly.
Not really.
Shut up, me. Why do I need to talk about me? I don't need to talk about me, but please subscribe to the channel. We're going to talk about this garbage with Lucasfilm right here. So they're basically telling this poor actress that they're going to use her as a diversity shield. They're like, oh yeah, you're going to get some hate. Well, at least I guess they warned her that they're going to send bots after her butt to attack her and call her all kinds of names.
You fucking bitch.
Okay, Axel, we don't want to go.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't keep.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of this trash. So I don't think I can. Yeah. So enough for her.
She is a miserable being, But yeah. Like shout out to the Lonely Banter. Really.
I need to get LB on the show.
And we just like literally talked about all this yesterday when we did the history of woke and like the meaning of the word the other day. And then he finds out and like tweets it out. He like sends it to me. I'm like, what is this? And like he reached out to her to be like, he even was willing to like give her the benefit of the doubt at first. Maybe that she was talking about, the dark side of the force, like, and everything. And then he was like, and he watched the video. I don't know if he actually put his video up about it. But he was like going to respond to her nonsense, but he was trying to give her time to actually respond. And I don't think she ever did respond to him to give him some type of, dialogue back and forth.
Okay. So. Actually, I have a funny one. Well, let's get to Twitter first, then I have a funny one. Let's get to some tweets. People are tweeting about this. We don't have to watch a whole video. That's refreshing. Oh my dear Lord. People can have bad takes on Twitter for sure.
I don't know who's gonna win this because there's been so many bad takes. I just don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, Layla. It's just gonna end up with the world being destroyed.
Yeah, is disgusting, but I still am voting for Grace. That was just awful. Saying Luke's a little bitch and going after young Leia. So let's bring up and then we have some movie topics too to have some lot of fun. People seem to like this format, even though it's a little bit long. We got to get shorter clips if we do this again. We can't do an hour and 30 minutes for each contestant on the worst take of the internet.
Yeah, well, it's the first episode, growing pains and all that. So
okay, so Nerdrotic, Nimrotic.
Oh my god!
Not proud of this. I watched Star Wars. Grateful I didn't pay. Here's everyone admitting that they pirate stuff. And I'm not.
Again, didn't they all say that they're going to stop watching and supporting Disney?
They wouldn't have a paycheck if it wasn't for Disney. All their content comes from bashing Disney. If it was actually dead, they wouldn't have a paycheck.
Yeah.
But I do have a funny one because I also have a potential delusional sequel fan.
What?
A potential delusional Star Wars sequel fan.
I'm a delusional Star Wars sequel fan. I feel like I'm being attacked right now.
Yes, well, different one, not DL. But I didn't pay for it, but that was a couple hours I'll never get back. It's awful, boring, predictable, contrived. The pretending was unintentional, comical. Adults can't catch a slow 10-year-old girl. Obi-Wan bails on Luke. He doesn't bail on Luke.
He doesn't bail on Luke.
That's a bad take. Although, very shocking, I don't think it's as bad as Grace's.
Yeah, I know. Grace was worse.
Still pretty bad, but yeah.
Grace was worse. His is just very uninformed.
Well, per usual for him, so.
Here's heel versus babyface.
Oh.
Or like, Obi Wan Kenobi, the Princess Leia show is in full swing. F you, Luke. What again? Again?
I mean, you've
do
got
they not understand?
I swear to God, that fuck me.
Well, Axel, if you're gonna be on the panel, we can't go that. We can't be like that. We don't want to be like them. You don't want to attack their appearance.
It's only 2 episodes.
I don't care. Well, they literally attack people because of their skin.
But they're doing we don't want to piss you off, and they're doing a damn good job. So, are you going to give them what they want, or are you just going to sit there and get the stream demonetized because you keep cussing?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I should.
All right. Well, we can laugh at their idiocracy without going to that length. But Princess Leia show is in full swing. F you, Luke. That's another contender.
Pretty mild.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to.
I don't even know what they're talking about. That's the thing.
Oh, I think I got the top 5 figured out. We're good.
Oh, really? Well, I did want to show at least one more. Not a whole video, just to give the premise.
What Snowdub?
No. Well, I was going to do Snowdub, but I'll forget Snowdub for now. Snowdub had a bad take, but it's not in the running.
No, it's not even in orbit around everyone else. So
no. Here we go. Maybe this might be refreshing to see this type of bad take because it's a positive bad take, potentially.
Oh, okay.
It's spinning it. It's from our pal the Goldman.
Why are you putting Goldman on this list?
Wow.
Because he's suggesting that the sequels are already better. Chapter 1 and 2 of Obi Wan Kenobi already make the sequels better.
All right, let's hear this. I want to hear his argument. It's a 3-minute video too, so it's nice and quick.
All right.
Chapter 1 and 2 of Obi Wan Kenobi already made the sequel trilogy better. But Goldman, how is this possible? There aren't any references to the sequels. The series is so far removed from the sequels. Yes, this is true, but the way it made the sequels better wasn't through connection, but through context. In Chapter 2, when a young Leia and Obi-Wan are talking, she starts questioning him. She asks him if he's a Jedi and what he's hiding, and all these deep questions. But the question that stuck out to me was simply, what's your name? In which Obi-Wan responds with Ben. I think you guys are starting to understand the point of this video. Leia tells Obi-Wan that Ben doesn't seem like the name.
What's that?
I was like, what's your family name?
Well, I think that's actually, now that I think about it from his video, thinking about that she named her child that. This is an opportunity where it could potentially, is he jumping the gun though? It is actually potentially making the sequels better.
No, I think he did it. I think she did it in reverence to Ben Kenobi, because Ben did come and help her escape from the Death Star, even though he died. So I think that's what it is. So yeah, Goldman, wrong.
Oh, all right.
Of a Jedi.
Wait, so is he saying that
I thought
he's saying Obi-Wan Kenobi is
better than Kenobi?
No,
he's saying that Ben Solo was named after Ben from
I know that, but like, is he saying that Kenobi sucks or that?
No, he's arguing that this show made the sequel.
Okay.
So you guys might actually think this is a good take of the week. Maybe we should have one.
Well, no, go back, because I want to hear it again.
Lost soul of one that Ben doesn't seem like the name of a Jedi. When she said that, I thought about the innocent lost soul of Ben Solo. Prior to this series releasing, it was peculiar that Han and Leia decided to name their child Ben. As far as we are aware, Leia never met Obi-Wan. And in the case of Han, well, he only spent a few hours with him where they kind of bickered, and that's it. Sure, Obi-Wan sacrificed himself so they could...
That brings up an interesting question, though. I know what you were saying, but her affinity for the name Ben may have been from her childhood, and that's potentially, even though she knows him, she asks.
Well, he is her rescuer, but it could more likely be both, because she knows that this is the same man. And yes, I mean,
do we have a good take of the week? Maybe I'm
hold on. We gotta press pause. Tony Montana says, I agree. It's only 2 episodes, so we should just continue watching and consuming, because large corporations are entitled to our time and lives. They shouldn't have to make a show interesting first episode.
Stop front, Tony. You're going to watch anyway.
If it's not interesting to you, then don't watch it. But you're probably going to keep watching, so you have something to bitch about.
Well, we're going to watch anyway. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it more, I'm coming around on Goldman's video where
this is actually the best take of the night thus far.
Escape, but I'm sure there's a long list of names from people that were more influential to Leia than Obi-Wan. But with the release of Obi Wan Kenobi, this all makes sense now. Why would Leia name her son Ben? Well, since we both know that Obi-Wan and Leia will survive the events of the series, Obi-Wan will succeed in rescuing Leia. I'm sure at some point after A New Hope or maybe Return of the Jedi, Leia and Luke will compare notes about their experiences with Obi-Wan. Luke will tell Leia how Obi-Wan hid in the desert for 19 years doing borderline nothing just to make sure that he was safe, and whatever happens in the rest of the series, Obi-Wan saving Leia will also mean a lot to her, and she probably told Luke that. But I want to go back to the response Leia had, because at the end of the day, you could just say, I'm picking at straws here. Ben is the alias he is going by, so it only makes sense that Leia calls him Ben. But Leia making a comment about how unusual a name like Ben is for a Jedi reflects what she may think of her child. This wasn't explored too deep in the sequel trilogy, but Ben Solo really loved his father when he was younger. There are stories in some of the books of how Ben just wanted to be like his dad and become one of the best pilots in the galaxy. This may sound weird at first, but his immense connection to his father was why he killed him in the first place. If he could murder his father, the man he loved so much when he was a child, then he could commit himself to the dark side. And Han was the one who showed up when Ben Solo made the return back to the light side. Why do I bring this all up? What is the purpose of talking about Ben's relationship to Han of all people? Well, Han is not a Force user. He's not a Jedi. Ben Solo strived to be like his parent. That
is also interesting that in A New Hope she said Obi Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope, but she named her son Ben.
Well,
and that's how he introduced. How he introduced himself to young Leia, right? He said Ben, right? No, we're
I
not
mean,
watching
Luke.
anymore.
Luke also referred to him as Ben as well.
All right,
when he was with Leia.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't have. This is content. Oh, you're talking about me or Goldman? Well, I think it's a good video.
You.
Well, we're gonna talk about. Okay.
And
All right.
Worst takes top 5.
All right.
Max ranked above Nerdrotic and Heal versus Babyface.
Wait a second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, I don't agree with. Hey,
Because I found Gary and Heel versus Babyface to be very milquetoast as far as their opinions. But come on, Max. Gore the God Butcher. Really?
I stand by it. All right, chat? Does the chat agree?
I get what Brian's saying, that they basically are on brand, and it's not out of their. They didn't really say anything too wild for them. They said what they always say. It's on brand.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too crazy.
All right.
True. But Max, I expected better. No.
I did too. I did too. I really did.
It is content. Yes, it is.
You sure you don't want to watch Ryan Kennel?
No, I'm not watching Ryan Kennel tonight.
No.
I can't.
I gotta get to bed. Actually,
my ears will start bleeding.
Does everyone agree with it? I have one veto. I don't agree with me being on the list at all.
No,
I do.
You don't get a veto.
I think everything is woke.
On the list.
I'm on the list.
Hate that word. Where's that word?
After you've awoken, now you're awake.
You're on the list.
Yes.
The Force Awakens.
All right.
I got to be number 1.
Let's show the list. Let's show the list one more time.
Damn it.
Where's
one?
Wait, Brian. I disagree. Where's Brian on here with
yeah, he has a
Luke
really
Skywalker?
bad take.
There's only room for 5.
What does Brian deserve to be on here?
Really? I mean,
Luke
my take about Luke is not that far off. A lot of people feel the same way.
I've heard that.
A lot of people, right? A lot of people have that weird.
All right, so Grace over mega hater, Ryan, me about Gore the God Butcher, and then
I don't know. I think mega hate. I think that Grace should be number 2, but that's just mine. But
Number 2.
Brian.
True. But like I said about Gary and Heel versus Babyface, it's kind of on brand for Mecca as well.
But but
that's pretty atrocious.
The thumbnail though is
a
whole other
maybe going for a South Park joke. That joke is like 20 years old.
Apparently Ryan Kennel was screaming.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, he's screaming in anger.
I'll do a different video tomorrow. I don't have that. This 5 worst thing. I got to do. Here's where I could make this show better.
I'll
if we do it
get
again.
rid of the thumbnail that for you, bud.
Yeah, if I do the show again, I'm gonna have smaller.
And that
clips.
Star Wars girl also uploaded an angry.
Yeah, we can't watch everyone's full video. We can watch a minute of context. A minute.
But there's so many bad takes that are in those
Can
videos.
somebody do us a favor and get them all and edit them for us?
That would be perfect. Yeah,
can we
if you
just
want to
get
submit
them all?
bad hot takes that aren't mine,
and just,
I'm not
Max is
opposed.
gonna be the
I'm not.
first
I'm
and
not
last.
opposed to watching Eddie in the future, but Eddie has some bad hot takes. I don't know. Ashley has pretty good hot takes. I'm not sure. If
I've had bad ones. I probably have.
I'll have to research.
I really don't have any bad takes, so you won't be able to get any of my.
I don't know. I mean, some people think. Yeah, DL. Yeah.
Does Andre think he have some bad hot takes?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I'll look out for that. All
All
right, so now,
sorry, my content just doesn't though. Yeah, I'm pretty on spot, on time with everything.
Yeah, you pretty much.
And guess what? In the future,
RJ's perfect.
We can also include scoopers. RJ,
ask the fans
Scoopers.
of a certain
The pooper scoopers.
Scoopers.
And speaking of, the first article I have.
Don't you do it! Don't you do it,
bro? Have a good night.
I only have one
I'm
Geek
going to
Boss
bed.
the article tonight. Only one.
Just one.
Joaquin Phoenix in talks for Doctor Strange 3 villain.
That's bullshit. They're not even writing Doctor Strange 3 right now.
But that's because he's in talks.
If Joaquin
How could you have someone be in talks if there's no script?
Like the whole article's like Joaquin Phoenix, who was in
Oh
Gladiator.
no! I thought you were gonna pull up the article to the right, Max. Actually,
What
go back
one?
up. That Walter Hamada article was pumping. for Geekos. They were really pushing that article on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
That wasn't just
really
a lot of lies and
because he's
fallacies.
made them a whole shit ton of
So,
money.
Dude,
I see that he. Go ahead.
If Joaquin Phoenix is Nightmare in a Doctor Strange movie, I will totally watch it.
Nightmare.
Yeah, Marvel Villain Nightmare.
Okay.
That'll be sweet.
Well,
I think Dormammu's coming back, so.
that was I could see it happening, but I could see them getting together. Doctor Strange 3, the plot and the cast. They're not start.
I'm pretty sure Dormammu is coming back. Dormammu is coming back in the third film just because Clea's there and he didn't actually defeat him. So I don't believe that for 1 second.
And plus, you have Clea, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's coming, and so it makes no sense. Like,
what the hell is up with this?
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy announced in an interview with Empire at Star Wars Celebration that the movies they're currently working on, all these movies that they're working on will be set.
She just doesn't get it.
No, she said it'll be set after Episode 9.
She just doesn't get it. She doesn't get it.
After Episode 9, please.
She's making what's that, Dio?
Well, this is what I wanted. I wanted to make movies.
She also said that Taika's movie's coming.
Yeah,
first,
Taika's movie's coming first.
Release in 2023.
What she actually said when the interviewer asked her, they were like, so 2023. She's like, yeah, well, sort of. And then they were like December. So she said we haven't had anything locked down yet. So like late 2023.
But she did say that Taika's movie will be the next one up.
Yes, she did say that.
Well, wait a minute. What about the Rian Johnson trilogy?
That's not happening.
It's on the back burner.
But
yeah,
this
is
actually big because everyone thought that they wouldn't go past Rise of Skywalker. No, that's exactly what they're doing. Continuing the franchise post Rise of Skywalker or sit around the sequel era.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
They need to continue the story. Go into the future. Let's go.
No!
Please go into the future.
Not that I don't want it, but they had all this time and they were going to do something different. And then they're going back. We were going to do
right now or set in the past. We need to go into the future.
Yes.
All we're getting right now is past content to fill in gaps in time. Let's go into the future. Let's see what happens.
We should go into further in the past.
We should go back to the very, very, very beginning.
Yeah.
Right, they have an opportunity
That'd
to
be
do something
interesting.
different, and then they're just gonna they're gonna do after.
It is something different though, because we're gonna explore uncharted territory. What does the galaxy look like post Rise of Skywalker? That's interesting.
Well, I mean, Palpatine's gonna be back somehow again.
Yes. I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Have a good night.
All right, bye, Brian.
Bye, Brian.
It's been fun.
All right.
He's
I'm actually about to go too.
Are you going to DL?
Yeah, I'm about to go.
All right, see DL.
All right.
Oh, see, yeah,
everyone's dropping like flies.
Yeah. Well, we already got the top 5, so I'm out.
Are you out too?
I gotta go to bed, man.
Oh, what the hell? All right.
All right, see you, Ryan.
Fine. I'll see y'all later. It was a good show.
Yeah, thanks for guys stopping by, Ryan.
Yeah, later, guys.
Peace. And then
What
there
the
were
hell's
4.
going on?
All right. People are ditching your show.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? I'm leaving too. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. Yeah.
Axel left for real.
Axel left for real.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well. Yeah. So I think they had an opportunity for something different. It just seems like they're gonna do the same thing they were gonna do. I honestly think she's got little to do with the success on Disney Plus with these stories.
That's a horrible take.
No, it's
I
not
know.
a horrible
Come
take.
on, Max.
No,
Max just can't stand her.
I didn't say that she has nothing to do. I didn't say she has nothing to do, but it just seems like she goes back to the old well of bad ideas. After this,
how is that a bad idea?
Because you have an opportunity. Listen, I do want additional stories past the sequel trilogy, okay? But you have a big gap of time, and you have an opportunity to do something different. They were talk about the Knights of the Old Republic.
They're filling in gaps between the prequel trilogy and A New Hope, They're all that era. They're doing 30 years between Return of the Jedi and the sequel trilogy.
But now you're going to do after the sequel trilogy. You're not going to do trilogies, but it's going to be a continuation of the sequel trilogy.
Well, movies set
That's
after,
stupid.
like in random. Well, they'll go back to it.
It goes against what they've been doing. They've been setting up trilogies, and then they fill in the gaps when they with supplemental material.
What she said is that they're just going to focus on making one good movie, and if it's good enough, then it can get a trilogy. They're not going to like plan out a trilogy and be like, we're committed to it. They're just going to make good movies, and if they warrant sequels, they'll make them. If it warrants a trilogy, they'll give it a trilogy.
I think what she said. I think this is a dumb move. They had an opportunity. It should be revisited. I think it
shouldn't we like go forward and explore uncharted territory and new
Why
stuff?
not go backwards or go to a different time period?
They already are going backwards. We're getting prequels. We're getting prequels. We're getting like Obi Wan. We're getting Andor. Both are prequels.
She is so stuck on making this sequel trilogy, like the most prominent. Like, if you're not going to do 10, 11, and 12, and then what are we doing here?
Maybe one day
you're basically going to do a sequel without doing a sequel. Then how are you going to do 10, 11, and 12 later on?
No, the movie's set in the time period, not like continuing like exactly beat for beat the same plots. Like just set around that same time period. There's a difference.
All right. Well, I think this is a bad idea. That's my opinion. Too bad we already rated for the bad takes. I know you're all asking for this.
Number one.
I know you were all asking for this. Night Court reboot.
Who?
It's Night Court. I didn't remember Night Court.
No.
Who needs a
What the hell is Night Court?
I know what Night Court is.
John Larroquette is returning. That one guy just passed, the judge, I think, from the first Night Court. Okay, that's all I had. That was just a quick story.
That was a great story.
Yeah, thank
here's some Moon Knight stuff. That it could have been darker based on concept art. Let's look at this concept art. It's really cool, and see if they kind of faltered on the dynamic artwork and atmosphere of the concept art. Moon Knight concept art illuminates the dark side that could have been the Disney Plus series. She looks I think she even looks cooler there. I think she looked cool on screen.
The exact look we got in the
show. It's a little more dynamic, I think. A little more, I think. I don't know. Look at these scenes. Either you think this is exactly what we got?
I mean, again, so that's going to change from concept to show. I mean, like, some of this looks pretty cool. I mean, I like it.
I like the more tattered cape design.
Yeah. I mean, maybe some...
Or like Spawn, almost.
Yeah, they have that the making of documentaries on Disney Plus right now, so...
What do you think, Ashley? Do you like this concept art? Okay. Are you there, Ashley?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
What do you think of this concept art?
I like it. I mean,
you think they missed the mark a little bit with the way the tone
I like
of the
this a lot. Art? I like it. I wish that this stuff with Amit looked more like that. I mean, a lot of it's like pretty spot on. It's just little tweaks here and there. Like that look like this. I like this pit. The top. I really like that. I wish we could get something. Yeah, like that. I wish the jackals looked more. I wish the jackals were a little bit more defined. And like,
I didn't think they had glow. Did they have purple eyes?
They did have like that purple glow that when they came out of the ground in that one shot, but it was so ridiculous. They didn't have like, so it was like really bad. Like when he was using Amit's power and they came out of the purple with that purple glow.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else to me pretty much, except, I mean, that cool shot. I wish we did get a shot like that with Khonshu. That looks really cool.
I really like
I like that fight. I like that fight sequence between him and Ahmed. I wish it didn't look more like that compared to what we saw. It just wasn't very good.
Looked a little more dynamic and like better shading and graphics. I think it would be more impactful.
Yeah.
But that was just a quick story there. Let me see here. I don't know if I want to cut. I had an article up that says Disney warns viewers about Obi Wan Kenobi following a recent tragedy, but I don't really. Maybe I don't want to mention
that's
that.
news. I mean, they did the same thing with Stranger Things. If you guys started watching,
Yeah, it did feel a little. I don't want to comment on too much because I'm trying to not think about. Actually, to be honest, I watched an interview with a parent and then I couldn't sleep one night. It was.
Oh yeah. I think after what I saw the other day with the teacher and her husband, that just like.
I stopped watching it because there was one.
I can't.
The father that was a first responder.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about his getting his daughter a phone, and she tried to dial 911. I'm like, I couldn't sleep. I'm sorry to even bring that. I mean, why did I bring that up? Damn it! That's why I was like, maybe I shouldn't cover this, but they did. There is kind of if you really think about it, some of those scenes from even Revenge of the Sith, it is kind of intense to see.
Well, it's just it's bad timing for both Stranger Things and Obi-Wan because
Stranger Things too.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I said that like you said. Yeah, I saw that.
Yep. But I didn't know it was something similar.
They had a warning. They had a warning saying viewer discretion advised. A shooting happened in Texas, and this opening scene involves children experiencing violence. Just be wary or whatever. I don't remember the exact thing, but like just ill timing for both shows because their opening scenes involve children in danger, and in the case of Stranger Things, like murder. So I mean, it's just kind of
Yeah. All right. I got to because my mind's already going there. I got to switch topics. I'm really the children aspect really gets me. Oh. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. A Taika Waititi.
Wait, why are we not talking about the big news of the day?
Well, if you have it, get it ready. Because we're going to probably go 20 more minutes. Taika Waititi Star Wars movie receives new release. I'm happy that they actually have that it's going to be sooner than later. I was getting concerned it wasn't going to be till 2025.
It may not be till 2025. There's really no concrete release date. They said it's coming first. That's it.
It says confirmed for late 2023.
Well, what she technically said in the interview is when the interviewer asked her, so 2023, and she said, yeah, well, late 23, like she was kind of like flippant about it. And then they was like, so December 2023. And she was like, well, nothing's locked down at this moment. Mm-hmm. So that was her actual answer. It wasn't.
Also, isn't Taika making Flash Gordon? That's his next project after Thor.
I don't know.
Really?
I didn't know he's making
he's doing Flash Gordon.
Let me see this.
So they announced Jedi Fallen Order 2. It's called Star Wars Jedi Survivor. It's coming early 2023.
I had an article.
5 years after the events of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's a third-person, narrative-driven action-adventure game from Respawn. That's a Paulin senator. So that's like not the Grand Inquisitor. Yeah. It is going to be a next-gen exclusive game. No PS4 or Xbox One. Next-gen only. For next year.
It's time.
It says it picks up, like I said, the biggest thing is that it picks up 5 years later. It continues the story of Cal Kestis after that and the crew of the what's the name of the ship? I can't remember the name of the ship. I can't remember that. It's not the Ghost. It's the I can remember. I just literally played the game and I can't remember the damn name of the ship.
I want to go back and play it. I never finished it.
Yeah, but I'm really excited for that.
Do you ever game like that, Ashley? Games like that, or I know you have your Nintendo. We can't hear you.
It myself for a second. I played the last game, but I mainly watched my kid play it mainly.
And,
we would play together.
That's sometimes really cool.
We wasn't like that wasn't something I just played by myself. Like I play with my son,
Oh, that's cool.
Like a lot and help him and watch him play. So, but so I'm very familiar.
Yeah,
with
actually, interesting enough, the first game takes place pretty much really close after Revenge of the Sith. I think like a couple years, 5 years after Revenge of the Sith. So now that it's 5 years after the first game, this means that this show is happening at around the same time as the Obi-Wan show. This game.
Oh, Ruby's upset. I'm sorry, Ruby. Now I kind of want them to do.
No, they can't. They're not holding the game back. So
yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? They might have cloud gaming to a better point at that point. You know,
cloud gaming is not gonna do anything though.
Xbox, you could play cloud on your. They're talking about that you're going to be able to play you're not even going to need a Series X. You could just play Series X content on your original Xbox, the original one, the Xbox One.
Yeah, that's a long way out, though, dude.
You think?
Yeah, they've already said it's a long way out.
Okay. Well, I had that up, RJ, and I also had. I don't know what to think about this. What is this? Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation?
Yeah, it's a new Lego Star Wars special, like the Halloween one and the Christmas one. This one's a summer themed one. You didn't pull up the poster?
Where?
There's a
It's
poster.
really cute.
I don't see it.
Go to the tweet. Go to the tweet.
I don't have the tweet.
Go up. Go up. Go up. Click
Here?
on the pick. Yeah, pick link. Did it do anything?
Yeah, hold on. I have to open a different tab here.
Oh, thank you, Jedi Code. The Mantis. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of the ship. I kept wanting to call it the Ghost, but it's not the Ghost. It's the Mantis. Thank you.
This seems boring. I mean, I'm glad I'm not.
Have you watched the Lego Star Wars specials? They're really funny.
No, I guess I should watch it. But okay,
look at
but
that
a game.
Are they
Look at
canon?
Vader. And the Emperor is like.
Are they canon?
The hell?
The summer will be fully operational.
Yeah, streaming August 5th. The Christmas one is kind of vaguely.
Darth
canon.
Vader has a surfboard and has porgs on his head.
Yes.
Lando,
awesome.
I don't know what Lando's
That's
doing.
not Lando, that's Finn.
Oh, sorry. Don't call me anything. I thought it was.
Wow.
No, listen. No.
You're canceled. You're canceled.
No, it's some Legos look similar. Okay, not people. Legos look similar.
So, but you agree that the two black Lego figures look similar.
Well, how was I supposed to know that was Finn when there's Darth Vader in the background? Why would I?
Because Lando would be wearing like a coat or something.
It's on the beach.
Wow, Max.
That's messed up.
No, come on, don't cancel me, please. There's Darth Vader. Well, how am I going to assume that's?
Yeah.
Not,
by
that's
the way,
Finn?
Axel,
How do you know that's Finn? I don't even know. I still don't know.
What's that?
The hair, dude. Have you not played any of the Lego games? Like he looks just like that's his exact Lego model with the hair.
Who's in the background?
What's this?
That's the Emperor.
What were you saying, Audrey?
That's the Emperor.
The Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. It's kind of vaguely canon because it does pick
So
up
it's
right after Rise of
adjacent
Skywalker. Yeah, there's ideas in there that I think are canon, but not exactly 101. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was kind of problematic. I have to agree with the.
Oh my God, Ross! Now Ross Dogs is broken spirit after the comments you gave in this chat earlier. You're gonna go.
Even Ross Dogs like, oh my God, you know. He's
I need new glasses. That's all. There's some first photos, official photos of the Illuminati.
Oh my gosh, your girlfriend keeps coming back.
Oh boy, what the hell?
I got it.
Oh my God! Why
first photos? First photos the MCU's Illuminati officially released. There's some really high,
high res photos. Yeah,
I think Black was.
But notice they didn't show all of them.
Yeah, they didn't. They left one out for a reason. Yeah.
Well, they left two out actually. They left out. Well, it's been a month.
Well, yeah, they did leave him out too. Yeah, I forgot about that. But
they left out Xavier.
He was in the trailer. Like people know that. I mean, I can understand like Reed just because. Maybe they want people to have that moment in the movie because of fan casting, for people that haven't seen it yet, or for people who might be waiting for Disney Plus. Well, I'm saying, and maybe some because there might be a few people who don't know, but Professor X, he was literally in the trailer, so that to me is a little silly. I could maybe see Reed a little bit,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Max, how much longer did you want to go on?
I just have two more stories, and then if anyone else has anything to add, what did you think? You think this format of the show is a bad idea?
No, I think it'd be something interesting.
needs
It might
tweaks.
just improve upon it. It needs tweaks.
You need tweaks and clips.
Because
That's the whole idea.
It feels more like a normal episode of MME when it probably should be
well,
kind
look,
of show.
you're the one that said keep going with the video. I only wanted to watch a minute or two.
No, I'm saying like I don't think we should have any topics. I think it should just be videos.
I wanted to do both. I wanted to have both.
You can't have your cake.
I think RJ's right though.
You have 80 people watching. You don't want to just, okay, I'm done with the
show.
No,
the 80 people watching just want to see you reacting to hot takes. That's what they want to see.
And let's rank them.
All right.
Well, RJ's right.
Here's okay. Thank you for the feedback. I'll take it into consideration to make the show better. If we do it again, I think there was a lot of.
I think you should do it again.
Yeah,
it'd be great.
Yeah, I think we should have a way for people to submit clips though, or submit bad takes would be really funny.
Yeah,
and include some of our friends would be funny too, to have some friends.
Yeah,
like Axel. Axel, do you need to start making some hot take videos because I'm sure we could fit you in. No, I'm just
kidding. I could. I can try and do that.
Yeah, everything he says. Yeah, when he says, Axel's amazing, but I will nominate almost like 90% of his Marvel hot takes.
I can't wait to nominate. I'm gonna go ready to that Oh My Diaz channel and find some
what are with these bots? Oh my god.
Oh my god. I got it.
No. Max, what are you doing?
Netflix says, see, I'm not going to show it.
I only watched the first episode.
I'm not going to say what it says. It says Netflix has secretly released the Stranger Things 4 Volume 2 teaser. Here's how to watch it. There's an article on /film.
Well, yeah, it's the very end when you get done watching the season. You can. Well, okay. Does it include spoilers or no?
I'm not reading the article. I'm just saying if you're interested, there's a way to watch the teaser ahead of July. If you want to find out, I'm not going to read the article just in case it gives spoilers.
Okay.
But in case you really binged it, you're already done.
Did anybody watch the first episode already?
No. And honestly, I'm more interested to watch Obi-Wan again. What's that, Ashley?
I don't watch Stranger Things. So.
I'm more interested to go back and watch Obi-Wan again.
I am too.
I'll be honest, man. Stranger Things was legit. That shit was legit.
Was it good? What you
the ending,
I just couldn't.
The ending of the first episode was like the scariest shit I've seen since like It Chapter 2. And I don't like scary movies, but that shit was scary. That shit was wild.
Maybe I'll.
This is a nice article. I like when they do things.
Yeah,
like
rest
this.
in peace, Ray Liotta.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
So I thought this would be a nice thing. That the best thing you could do when there's an artist that passes is to go and enjoy their art. Yes, there's a time for grieving and remembering and supporting the family, but really they give their all. A lot of these artists give a lot to their performance. So I think I love it when articles pop up like this. The 14 best Ray Liotta movies ranked. Youth and Revolt. I never saw this. Youth and Revolt.
I haven't seen.
Are they going to include the B movie?
I don't know.
He was in the B movie. He had a cameo where he played himself. It was funny.
He was really good in this.
Many Saints of Newark.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of his stuff I got to see. Kill the Messenger.
I feel like I've seen that, but I don't.
Sounds familiar.
Identity.
I loved Identity. I remember. Well,
oh, Field of Dreams. I love Field of Dreams.
Yeah, of course. That's a classic.
Marriage Story.
Oh, yeah, he was in Marriage Story. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he is in. It's a good
movie. Is he more prolific towards the end of his career or towards the beginning, you think? He
had a resurgence here in the last
few years of his life. Yeah, he did have a career resurgence, absolutely.
Do you think listen, no shade on De Niro or Pacino, do you think he challenged himself more than those other in that group? The Scorsese group?
That's debatable. They're all good actors.
Yeah, I think
Observe and Report.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
The Place Beyond the Pines.
That's a great movie too. Oh my gosh, it's such a really good movie.
Narc.
Haven't seen that.
Something Wild. Whoa, that's a young one. Good looking dude.
Yes.
Killing Them Softly.
That's good. That's a good movie.
Copland.
Oh yeah, Copland. I think that was one with Sylvester Stallone in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that is the one with Stallone. That and Goodfellas.
And then of course
Good.
Goodfellas. I mean,
I
like,
love Goodfellas.
One of the most iconic performances of all time. I mean, that's like 10 out of 10 movie. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and the lounge has Tony. Tony really looks like him. Did you ever see Tony, Ashley?
Oh, I've seen Tony. Yeah, he does like a little like Ray Liotta.
There's a Canadian friend that Enosh has that he comes. He really looks like Ray Liotta. He looks like he's
like he could play go to cons and stuff. Like he's dressed like Ray Liotta. No, I haven't seen him.
What are you building?
I'm gonna put a link in the chat. Zod Rider is live right now, interviewing Robert Meyer Burnett.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's on the show right now. He ignores me. Yeah, Robert Meyer Burnett's on with Zod right now. They're having like a huge interview. So,
that's awesome. Yeah,
he might be getting John Campy on too.
What?
Well, wait. You never know.
Well, good for Zod. I appreciate,
Oh yeah, Ray Liotta was Tommy Vercetti in GTA Vice City. He was the main character, Tommy.
Yeah,
Vice City.
Yeah, he was, and then I thought that was really nice how they they've been put out a memorial for him, like the game did. So that was really sweet after he passed away.
Yeah.
The beautiful picture of him. So it was
dear Lord. Even I'm getting annoyed by Snyder fans online on Twitter.
What happened now?
What's happening?
I'll show you.
The stuff today? Or...
No, it's something
different.
different.
The stuff from today?
No. I'm not even. This is stuff stupid. It's different though. Wonder Woman. Has sword and shield, kills, enjoys battle, goes to toe with Steppy, chops MFs up. No sword or shield, mopes, apes. I'm not saying, well, I shouldn't say that word. I was trying, grapes, I mean. Loses to wind.
Who posted that?
Yeah, she did lose to wind.
And who posted that?
A Snyder fan.
No, let me see.
And besides, Patty directed the first Wonder Woman. What the fuck?
I want to see
they
who
literally
posted it.
credit Zach.
Oh, you want to see who posted it?
Yeah, who posted it? Let me see. Tony's 2K? Okay.
I don't know. That's annoying too. Although there were issues with Wonder Woman 84, to be fair. And
it's like kicking.
I have to.
But she shouldn't have.
You're already kicking a move while it's down. I mean, at this point, everyone already knows. So you're gonna keep rubbing it in.
Yeah, we already know it's a trash film.
Yes. Anyone have anything you're working on, Axel? Drawing anything or?
I did do. I'll get up a drawing actually. That I did yesterday.
Yeah, show us some artwork before we go. Ashley, what are you working on?
Chilling right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I'll have some videos next week. But I'm not doing my stream my stream that I would normally do this week. My second one because Dot's not here and other things. I'm just taking a break. Yeah. Next week we'll be back to Tuesday and Saturday though. I did the one stream and videos, but other than that.
Oh, that's really good.
But I do have a video that I made that you all should check out after you talk to Axel about this. I just thought about.
Here's what I drew this yesterday. Like they're just at the Cantina bar. These are like DC villains, but I made them more alien-like.
Cool.
Like as if they existed.
Is that God damn it! What's the name of that guy's character? Michael Rooker's character in the Suicide Squad. I forget his name. The guy with the glasses. Okay.
Yeah, I made him look like similar to the Grand Inquisitor's species.
Oh, these look really cool. I remember I liked one of them.
I have a question. How do you draw it like exactly like the cartoon?
I use sometimes I use this app called Art Pose Pro. And I make them do the poses and then I trace off of it and then I draw it like the cartoons.
Okay.
Here they're stuck in a trash compactor.
This looks so cool.
Stormtroopers. And Here they're in the cockpit of the Millennium or something like the Millennium Falcon. Like Batman here is the Obi-Wan of this story. And yeah.
That's really cool, man.
I like how the
cool,
red dye.
Axel.
Yeah, this is really dope. Oh wow, look at that Star Destroyer.
Yeah, it's like raining fire on it.
Awesome. RJ,
yeah, it's like going to be like a full-on story that I want to do, and yeah.
Awesome. Stay in school.
It's really good, Axel. Really great.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Like, you're so talented.
If only your hot takes were as good as your art. No,
I think the art forgives any bad take that he has. How good it is.
You can push back against me, Axel. I'm just messing with you.
Here, we'll push back right now.
Yeah.
Time out.
Where's Mexico?
Time out.
He put him in timeout.
Yeah. All right, so Ashley, you said you had a video that you
Yeah,
did.
like so. Well, it's on Biggerford Entertainment's channel, and it's kind of an important video where we talk about because I did talk about it on his stream on my channel. RJ was there, and it was but it goes into more depth on the OOC because that is like we talk about like more like serious, pressing, like real life issues, and we talk about like the history of the word woke and where it comes from.
Ooh.
And the meaning of the word and how over the past 90 years how it became something completely different because the word has actually been part of Black culture for 90 years.
Okay.
And then it becomes mainstream, and then it's weaponized and then twisted and then used to mean something completely different. And that's why I don't like the use of the word because like what it represents and then what it's evolved into. And I will say here, basically nothing can be woke if it's not part of Black consciousness or Black culture. So when people use the word woke, if it's not tied to the Black community or Black culture, when it's used in that slang type of way, it's being misrepresented. And that's not what the word is, So it's just like, when people take things out of, from different people's cultures and they weaponize it.
I'm not even going to address the comment, but...
No, just ignore that.
Yeah.
No.
What happened?
No, he did not.
Listen, Ashley's giving...
No, he did not. 1930... Okay, let me tell you, I know the history of this word. I've examined this word. I have studied this word. I have wrote a paper. I wrote a whole thing on this word. All right. And gave examples of when the word started. Okay. Unfortunately, in recent times, people within the KKK started calling themselves woke, but that is not where the word comes from. Okay. All right. Marcus Garvey is the first person to use that terminology. All right. Marcus Garvey.
That's an interesting discussion. I'll check out that video. For sure.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah.
That's why reading's important, folks.
Yeah,
reading and knowing your history.
RJ, what did you have going on?
I got a couple things actually.
Are you still overwhelmed?
Very overwhelmed. Although I'll be honest, Star Wars Celebration's been a giant letdown.
What?
Sadly. Yeah, it's not a lot. I mean, listen, tomorrow is the big Mando Plus panel. Maybe some news will come for that. Maybe Monday we'll do a recap show. This is the way episode 3 we'll do a Star Wars Celebration recap show. I'm working my way through Stranger Things season 4 right now. I only watched the first episode, so I got 6 more to go. I'm gonna try and aim for a spoiler review and discussion either Monday night or Tuesday night. Haven't decided yet. I have no clue when I'm going to be able to see Top Gun Maverick either. I got to work that out too. And on Sunday, I have to watch AEW Double or Nothing, which is the new AEW pay-per-view, which is Sunday night. So I'm going to be so overwhelmed. But I'm going to try and aim to do some streams Monday and Tuesday. This is the way episode 3, Star Wars Celebration recap. Then the Stranger Things season 4 spoiler review and discussion. So be on the lookout for those two. I got so much to do.
I might be able to make it Monday. I'll have to see.
Yeah. So like, you guys should need to come on my channel sometime. Like, because like here last time I talked about the Batman, like my ideas for that.
I didn't know you had a channel.
I didn't know you had a channel either.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
We used
Yeah,
to.
this is my channel.
Yeah, will you give me a link and I'll
I did
sub?
some like, yeah, like I like I'll put it in the private chat and someone can set it. And so yeah, like me and Caden watched Young Justice last week. Oh no, not last week, a few weeks ago. And I did a Batfleck film casting call and stuff. And yeah.
Subbed.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
here is his
Shifty, I
channel.
actually do have to watch it because I am a fan.
Here is Axel's channel. Go sub to Axel.
I was going to put
Yeah,
it. Yeah, I was
so-
going to put it in the chat too. But Max got it.
Yeah, sub to me, guys, and I will try. I'll try and post like more content. Like when
want
there's
some
stuff,
hot
I don't
takes.
like talking about negative stuff. I try to look for positive stuff.
There's
Oh,
just
that's
so
Yeah.
much going on this weekend. It's just a mess. Like I said, I gotta watch Top Gun Maverick. I gotta finish Stranger Things season 4. I gotta watch the AEW pay-per-view Sunday night. I want to do like a cookout and grill some hot dogs and burgers on Monday for Memorial Day. I am just swamped with stuff.
Yeah,
and I gotta
feel
do
you.
content, and I gotta cover Star Wars Celebration, do the recap soon. So
This
much
is
going on this
great.
weekend.
They did such a good. I like this tweet. Like mother, like daughter. They really did. A
I
good
like
job.
this. Yeah, they really did. And Max, we have to talk about the tournament,
that's so
the thing that we're gonna do with the post credit scenes. We gotta do.
Oh yeah. Let me know when you want, what day you want
Yeah.
to do it, what night, or I'll.
Yeah,
set
I'm
it up
gonna
for-
set up everything and like figure out how if we're gonna do like because I want to ask you, do you want to do it like a bracket? Because I can use the bracket app that we use for tournaments, or we could do it differently.
That sounds good. Whatever you're used to, make it easy, and
Yeah.
make easy and fun.
Yeah,
Well,
that'd be fun.
there's some really awesome. Listen, the MC. This is an interesting thing. Did the MCU start end credits sequences? Is there any movies before that?
They didn't start.
No, the Saul
Ferris Bueller
film.
was-
Did Ferris Bueller have one?
I thought it was Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller did have one. Yes, it did.
Oh, really?
Ferris Bueller did have
I don't
one.
even know. I didn't even
remember
watch it.
that.
That's why Deadpool made fun of it because he was wearing.
Oh
the-
yeah, yes, I forgot. Yeah, that is a post credit scene.
Yeah, the Andor trailer was amazing. That show, I was so impressed. by what the
Actually,
show
I
was.
was a little bit let down with that.
I loved it.
How?
I mean, I'm still really looking
the
forward
music,
to the show,
the
and
visuals,
12
the political
12
intrigue, the darkness of it.
But I just the trailer just didn't grab me.
I
But
How?
it
You're
wasn't
not
bad
grabbing
or
with those
anything.
visuals and that music.
I love the
Obi-Wan
title
trailer,
sequence
the
at the
Obi-Wan
end
trailers
too.
got me intrigued more.
I
I'm
thought
still
the
really
Obi-Wan
looking
trailer
forward to
was
it.
boring. The first Obi-Wan trailer to me was boring, but
I mean, listen, a lot of trailers,
I
I'll
think
be
it's
honest,
good.
lately,
Are boring.
marketing and trailers do not. A lot of trailers are bad, honestly. A lot of trailers have not really. A lot of marketing lately, I feel like it's
they're the same. pretty much.
Hyperion, I don't want to bring up Nerdrotic again after we're ending on a high note.
Yeah.
Yes,
But I'm
it's-
saying, I feel like marketing in general has really been bad lately. Actually, one of what was the best trailers I've ever seen, the last couple years. The Stranger Things
What was
season 4 trailer where they played the Journey song. That one was amazing. One of the best trailers I've seen in a long time. Trailers lately have been really hit or miss, but that trailer was a fire trailer. Go back and watch that trailer if you don't watch the show. The way the music is, that remix of the Journey song, so good. So good.
Yeah, everybody
Alright.
should go watch Better Call Saul too.
Yeah, I know. They just they ended their first half of the final season, and they're gonna come back in July.
Such amazing. I can't wait for it to come back. It's amazing. Tony Dalton is amazing. Michael Mando, fabulous. The directing, the writing of that show is top notch. It's in my opinion, the best TV show, the best show out, the best. It's better than Breaking Bad. It's Vince Gilliam at his peak level. It's just amazing.
I want to get to it. It's on my list. I'm just with all this fantasy and comic book stuff. I'm like, that's because the top that goes to the head of the class for me. But I definitely want to see it.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm just when we talk about outside of fantasy stuff, I was just to bring that, 'cause I watch all that stuff too,
And
but-
totally off topic.
yeah.
No, I was gonna say no. Go ahead, finish your point. Sorry, I was gonna say I'm totally off topic.
Who's me or Max?
Oh, Max. Max was saying
yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was Max. Yeah, I was gonna say Max. He was talking to you, Max.
What did I say off topic?
Never mind.
No,
I'm taking over. Never mind.
Yes, RJ.
Totally on topic, but like 2023 is going to be an amazing year for video games. Like,
okay,
big hit after big hit after big hits releasing next year. So if you guys, I'm telling you right now, totally off topic, try and get a next gen console this year. At some point this year, you need to get a next gen console.
We need to get a
next
second
year's
one.
going to be
Yeah,
crazy.
I gotta try and get one.
My kids have one.
Jedi Fallen Order, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, Spider-Man 2 for PS5, Breath of the Wild 2.
What about the
Nintendo
Wolverine
Switch.
game? That looks really.
Well, I have Nintendo. I have the Switch, but
I mean, there are so many. The Wolf Among Us 2. Like, so many big games are coming out
What are
next
you
year.
eating, bro? I'm really hungry. What are you eating?
Karage chicken.
What chicken?
I got Pizza Hut for dinner.
Well,
so.
karage.
Karage. Never heard of
Karage.
that. Karage chicken.
Yeah, because you're uncultured, Max. You never broaden your food pool. Your food.
I love the whole atmosphere outside your window there, Axel. It's beautiful.
I know. I think he's rich.
Is it a green screen?
No, that's at the outer. That's outside. Look at that.
Prove it. Prove
He's
that's
a
outside.
baller.
That's amazing. Look how beautiful that is.
Go grab one of the leaves and bring it to the house.
Oh, someone else is. Who
Who is that?
Huh? Oh, that was someone else.
What?
Was that your?
Okay.
No,
I'll feel
that's
grab
very
a-
pretty.
oh,
outside.
Grab a leaf and bring it to the screen. Prove that's outside and real. Or jump. Go
I can
throw a
tell
rock
it's
at it.
real.
I don't know.
Was that?
It's beautiful.
No, it was someone.
You got a backdrop outside your house, outside behind your window.
Yeah, it was like we got like a pull up there, and yeah,
It's
no one
pretty.
uses it. Nobody really uses the pull anymore. And,
The pool. He's got a pool.
Yeah, we
He's
got a
living
pool.
large.
Hyperion really wants to read his comment.
Congrats
Really
to you and
now.
your family. I'm going to come visit.
Nice, dude.
Would they allow me to?
Yeah.
What do they?
Yeah,
What do they
come to
think? Some
Australia
random
and-
American with a mask on going to visit? Hey, Axel's family, I'm coming to
Yeah.
visit.
Yeah, no, Max.
No,
Max. His
that's in weird stuff.
listen, Max. His parents take one look at. Listen, Max. His parents take one look at you, and they're gonna be like, "Axel, taking away your internet access. You are not talking to people."
Yeah. Why are you talking
What
to this
the
guy
hell
with
is
mask?
Axel's parents, you could become members too, only 99 cents.
Are
And I'm
you
going to
trying
come
to
visit
pimp out his
soon.
parents?
What's that?
Are you trying to pimp out his parents?
Well, from the looks of it, they got, they can. I'm just kidding. Look at that place. Nice digs.
I love
Nice
the window though. I
We just
love
lost
that.
like 20 viewers.
We lost 20 viewers?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just one soul swoop.
They're like, well, this is falling apart.
But Max Hyperion really wants you to read his comment for some reason.
Well, I don't want to bring. Okay, we're bringing up Nerdrotic. I heard Nerdrotic say Spider-Man was in Homecoming when he cried in the scene. It was under Rumble and got dusted.
I've heard a lot of people say that. Like, I'm like, that's a powerful moment for him when he's like pushing up the rubble.
He's also a teenager. He's a kid.
And
So,
he's like realizing that he can do it instead of giving up. Like I've heard that complaint a lot.
And that's
It's
when it
just
actually
like,
became a Spider-Man movie.
This is a man that calls himself a man and cries about a woman on screen for 3 years straight. So look who's talking.
because I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. You're a dude that don't know which dude he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. All right. Well, I'm getting tired and hungry. Axel's making me extremely jealous with his chicken.
Yeah, I'm
and his
gonna go
big-
watch. I'm gonna go play my game somewhere.
So I thank you for watching. Come back soon. We'll see you soon. Have a good night. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Hope everyone gets some time off of work and has a great Memorial Day weekend. What's that? That was a big sigh. Sorry.
Well, my family's just going through it right now, so it's just made me think of that. Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.